Yo,
We're
back in the game.
Energy.
Yeah, man. Sorry, it took long, but you know, we're here.
Right on time.
Right on time.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
In the building, Houdini head.
Oh, the new velour, Pappy. I see it.
Man's wearing that old school drug dealer fit. I love it. Oh, come on. Don't do it. They can't see him on the camera, but Haich is here with the bucket hat, the velour fit. That's that drug dealer.
I'm broke, baby.
That's that old school fit for that man that was dating certain man's mums in that back in the day. Like,
Sorry.
come on. What? You know the vibes, man.
Alright then.
Don't act surprised, man. We're here, man.
Yeah.
Pod bros are back in the building.
Back in the building.
Good to see all your beautiful faces.
Yeah.
It's super hot in there. Don't worry, we'll get to you, man. Don't worry, man. Let it marinate, Chris. What's wrong with you, man?
Let the thing marinate.
You're like, what's going on here, bro? Sis?
Oh.
Cool.
Love you, sis.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to sprinkle a little sis at the end.
Yeah. Because sometimes I feel like I've been blowing you off too much, and like, you know, we got to treat you with more like softness, more
Yeah.
care.
You don't
Soft
have
life.
Queen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Soft
Handle with care.
Softest. Yeah, I'm a baby girl. I'm a heg. I'm gentle.
And Heg.
I'm a heg, yeah.
That's fucking app as hell, bro.
Treats me like a heg. Yeah. Heg.
Yeah.
This ain't Ghanaian pod, bro. Them man love egg. This ain't that, bro.
Okay,
Every time I see eggshells, I'm like, right, was there Ghanaian around?
What, Kwame, where are you?
Yeah.
Nana.
You don't have any behaviour.
Where you at?
Oh my god. Oh my, like Hansel and Gretel. Leave eggshells around to catch Ghanaian, man.
There's a frimpong nearby.
Yeah. That's an agent.
Cool.
Yeah, shout out to my guy there, out there.
Yeah,
man.
for real,
fire, man.
for
We
real,
love you lot
friendly
really.
fire, especially the women's.
Yeah, indeed. But hashtag Offthecuffpod.
Come on.
We are back. Going on this conversation, never hurt anyone.
Yes.
So listen for the first week. My name is Fols Forever
Mr Vans.
and we've got the queen in the building.
Hello.
Chrissy Hive.
Chris is here as always.
Mm.
We're going to treat you with care and gentleness and love this week for all of 8 minutes. And then after that,
I can
it's
feel
smoky
your
settings.
fuckery loading. I can feel it.
No, it's not loading. It's listen. My guns off safety at all times,
Cool.
bro.
Cool.
Yeah,
Right.
at all times, innit? But we've got a guest as well in the building.
Yeah.
A returning guest on the main pod this week.
I'm so happy to be here.
My bro.
Yeah, Rellik Tha Don is here.
Rellik
Hi,
Tha
guys.
Don. Come on.
I'm actually bare gassed to be here, you know.
Really?
100%.
That's
what
good,
did I say
man.
to you when you messaged me?
Finally.
Yes, I was gassed. I can't lie. I listen to you man every week. I'm so excited.
I'm happy you're happy.
Come on, my bro.
Yeah, man. Nah,
Thank you for
happy
inviting me
you're
down.
here, man.
I think you came down our last off the cuff extra solely music based podcast.
Yeah.
That we did. I think you came down. We was in another room. We had a good little
indeed.
chat. So thanks for your time, then.
Come on, my bro.
And thanks again for coming down today. I know we was rapping before we started, but how's everyone doing?
Man's calm still.
Yeah.
Man's here. I'm alive.
Yeah. It's been very hot over the past
Yes.
couple of days.
Don't complain. I mean, it's
No, I'm
No,
It's
no
enough.
complaints. No complaints.
No, I'm
It's just
complaining.
I've had enough.
Hate it.
well, the weekend was there and everyone was outside.
I've noticed the grass is finished.
Yeah, the grass needs to go turkey.
Grass is
Grass needs to go turkey.
You know that you
quickly.
like it's warm. You want to go for
Bro.
Yeah.
The grass ain't encouraging me. I'm going out there. I'm
Fam, you know when like a man's head top is like thinning and that?
Yeah.
That's what the grass is saying.
100%.
if you're from the ends, you've ever been to the AstroTurf behind Dulwich Hamlet Football Stadium, that's what the grass looks like right now.
It's hay
that
right now.
sandy,
I know, bro.
dusty AstroTurf. That's
Yeah.
what it looks like.
So when you're like chilling in the park and you get up, there's just bare things like just
You can't
on
go
your
for no
back and
picnic date with a babe. That's barren land, bro.
No, facts.
Come on, bro.
All
that. Everyone was
animals
getting
that
on to me
camouflage
over the
are
weekend
pissed.
because like I was at my boy's birthday but I was up in the hill.
But Haich, this guy is snapping you from like the bush like a peeping Tom.
I saw that,
I do imagine something.
Do you know what?
Yeah, he had the wave runners on with the I think it's Gucci socks in it. So he made sure he got that all in the angle. Yeah,
This is not what I did.
I respect it.
When you
I
have
actually respect it.
when you have long legs, like obviously.
here we go.
You know what I'm
shit.
saying?
6'12".
you get me?
I was born 6'4".
Niggas are taking posts and that you can't even see their body parts,
Wow.
Not me.
Violence already. I hear it.
bro. But you know, like when there's certain points, yeah, where your social battery just dies a little bit. Yeah, man.
I just leave though. I do Irish goodbye.
I couldn't leave. Like my little one was down there.
And they're full of beans, and you just got to be like, oh, you're having a good time, you got to stay.
Yeah, people were. You know, she was chilling with everyone and that. So I was like, let me just
kick back and let it.
For a little bit. Yeah, but it was a vibe.
I was at Garage Nation this weekend.
Yeah, man. I got a couple of invites to that, but I was like, nah, man.
Okay.
Can't do garage.
I don't like garage, honestly.
Isn't it the same way you couldn't do soca though?
I also don't like.
I did it.
What? Yeah.
No, there was a time he did like soca.
100%. I can do commercially.
Not
together.
I know what she's trying to say, but man did the soca in it whenever I went carnival.
See, at carnival it makes sense though. Like
this is it,
fam. If the sun
is
is
it
out,
a setting thing for you?
Bro, like, how many times do I have to explain it on this fucking pod?
No, fans do it because it's the same with me.
I'm sensing some hostility.
I have to explain it all the time.
I'm sensing some tension.
You lot are doing ping pong over there. Soca.
Now I'll be real though. Like for me,
is that how I sound?
Soca at carnival, it makes sense. There's
this is what I'm saying. I was like,
stuff cool.
I'm not gonna be flinging on the soca when I'm just chilling in my room on the way to Sainsbury's.
It don't make sense.
It's all about the setting for me.
The music's so stupid as well. Sorry.
For the 8th time.
It's stupid.
Yeah, for you guys at the back, I didn't hear him the first time. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Like, you're
and
right.
my 2 co-hosts.
Yeah, I'm even Grenadian, so I should like it. But fuck that music.
No, it's good. I'm happy you're saying it because they will say that it's the AFs.
No. Me, Rellik is Grenadian. Okay. Fuck that music.
Okay, I mean that's a lot of energy, bro. That's
shouting still.
The decibels, bro. I can see you peaking.
I'm not even sure if I can co-sign that one.
I might have to edit that out, bro.
Shout out my greens though.
Yeah, why I love that community though is they back their team heavy. They don't play. It's from the small lines that like they.
But you would back Afrobeats till the dying day.
Yeah, because the best music out there, bro. What the fuck are you talking about? Fucking
subjective.
I heard you slandering guys. I didn't say nothing.
What was it saying though, Garage Nation?
It was a good vibe, man. It was definitely an older crowd, but just because of the age doesn't mean the sense is always there, innit?
Right.
So like people are definitely misbehaving, and like one thing I've got to say is I appreciate outside venues, big venues. You've got to take security into consideration, innit? It's one of the most important things, but. Man got sexually assaulted, bro. Like the search is brazy, bro.
Oh,
Jesus Christ,
bro.
Right.
What do you think I'm just gonna come and say like that,
bro? Okay.
I thought you were gonna say it, but I liked it.
No.
Wow,
crazy.
What is happening? Wait, what? Wait.
Pod human, man. Content, innit?
He said his hands were too big.
Where was this?
This is just so you got to front of security now, and obviously they want to make sure that you ain't got nothing you shouldn't have on you. Yeah. So man's like, obviously they've tapped. Cool. Normal search, tap the pockets, whatever and that. Yeah. Man went to rub the inner fire and I said, yo, Pulev, yo, hey.
I said Pulev.
I said, hey, yo.
Bro, do you know what it is though?
No, but it's too much, bro.
We want the security to secure the venue, innit?
But don't secure my package, bro. That's too much, bro.
Have you been to Studio 338?
Yeah. They treat you like an airport. You got to take off your shoes.
Big man thing.
The thing is, what's brazy is that like the search was brazy, but if I wanted to have got something in, I would have got something in with how they searched me. He didn't go in like my line of my shoes and that. They didn't like search the back of me properly and that. It was just like, I was like, bro, come on, man. Like,
did they search the babes like that as well?
There was some babes got like, like the pant line, and like the underwire, the bra. Traditionally, women come in their bra.
Yeah.
With a couple miniatures.
Yeah. Apparently, the new joke is like
in the
wig, put it in the wig and have like a. So if women are coming with the Amy Winehouse wig with a big joint,
allow saying it on the mic though.
Or if you see them with the umbrella, you just screw off the top in it.
Yeah.
It's a flask.
You lot are just busting out the business.
My bad, sorry.
I'm a hater, bro. I didn't get my thing in. Fuck everyone, bro. How much money I spent?
Yeah, nah.
But it was good. It was good vibes. Garage has definitely got like their crowd and enjoy the thing. But you can see like it's obviously an older crowd because that was their heyday of their music. And
I'm not going to disrespect Garage, right?
Yeah, go on.
You know, it's timeless, right? To
you.
No, within the UK, like there's a lot of
Bro,
it's birthed a lot of things,
from
isn't it?
Heartless Crew was saying
it's birthed a lot of things.
3 decades in the music industry.
Yeah.
That's insane, bro.
I know,
that's 3 decades.
We can't like try and not acknowledge what Garage has done because obviously like there's a lot of things that derive from that and it's our own. Yeah. But today, I don't want to go to a place that's just all Garage.
That's fair. Yeah.
Listening to I Can See My Whole World Changing. This nigga's been saying sorry for 20 years and we don't even know what the Donny looks like.
But I feel like I don't want to go to anywhere that plays one genre anyway. I'd be bored.
Yeah, that's another thing as well.
But that's why it's for people that really enjoy that. When you're going to a specific thing, you're there for that, innit? So
yeah.
But obviously, I went on a Sunday. I think on a Saturday, they did have like a tent and maybe like an hour and a half of 80s and like slow jams. So the people are understanding. Like it's like even shouts out to like Danky. I ain't been to an event yet, but I'm hearing really good things about Danky Sounds. Yeah, which like the latest like Amapiano, Afro House event and that. And they would still obviously it's solely catered to that, but there will be times in the night where you're gonna hear Afro beats, traditionally Afro beats, and some of them might be like the Amapiano, like you're gonna hear like Zumba, you're gonna hear certain songs and that, but those nights cater for that, innit? So yeah, I get it. If you're not, even if you love a genre, you might not go to just an event that's solely for that one thing, innit? It can be overkill, innit? Because that's one thing about some of those garage acts, that they had a big song or two. What you find is when they come and do their set, they will play like bait songs and kind of just like their remix of it. So you end up hearing, if I stayed at the main stage for a good little while, I end up hearing like someone like Sweet Female Attitude. I heard that loads because the person came out and performed that, but then other people throughout their sets are doing that, innit? Right, Alpha Dodger's out there, they'll do their big song. Obviously Romeo and Lisa Matthews out there as well. They'll do their stuff and that. But people are doing covers of other things, so that's where it can be a bit overkill. You're like,
it was a good time, man. Like especially in the golden ages, garage, the fashion, and then obviously when it started to hit the charts, started to become mainstream, and these promoters have been living off garage like for the past 2 decades. Do you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is.
Large up the garage mandem, innit?
Large up the garage mandem. But this is another thing as well, like that you can add to the conversation. When Fols was saying like, you don't want to go to, some people don't want to go to an event where it's just solely one genre, because like there was a discussion about DJs the other day where they don't like to take risks, gambles. Like there's so many different songs within a genre, but they will gravitate towards the popping ones. And then the next DJ that comes on is just going to play the same type of shit, but just in a different way. But we're still hearing the same music.
But people are full of shit though, because it's like you want DJs to take a risk and you're like, oh, DJ, and then do you get rewarded for taking the risk? I've seen people stand in a dance like this, arms folded, because they just got their phone out. How people are partying is massively changed, and I think for negative. Think about this, across like Friday to Sunday, how many times did you pick up your phone in the morning, go and check Snapchat, Instagram, and Last is playing in the background? Everybody's waiting for that moment in the dance to post that bit, and according to their social media, they had the most lit weekend.
When people are there for socials.
It's the goal hanging
for music. They're not there for music.
They're waiting for that rhythm to drop.
We're talking about this the other day. It's like, because they come in like, oh, we want DJs to take risks. We hear the same tunes all the time. But if they did, you'll be upset. And then if we're like, we want to play what we want, they're like, oh, but I paid my money for this event and I want to da-da-da, so da-da-da-da. They feel entitled. When really and truly, you just want to snap your brethren singing Lost with your fucking porn star martini, lads.
Hey, don't diss the porn star martinis, man.
No, they're calm. They're cool.
I came in here like 1 week and I said that I gave the DJ props for playing different shit, and I got clowned for it. When did you last fall in love with R&B? These niggas. And I'm like, these niggas.
Man kept receipts, you know. This is coming from a place of pain.
I remember that still.
Hey man, listen, I'm just saying that like we need more of that.
I hear that, definitely. Large up Dunch.
Yeah.
No, they're good DJs out there, but it's common. It's just also how the crowd are partying, and if people are coming late as well, like people like DJs, it must be disheartening to play to like an empty room, and I'm taking my risk, and it's just security.
But I don't think man are gonna clear the floor like that. Though.
No, it's like, okay, it's not clearing the floor. It's like the DJ that's gonna play those songs is usually the early DJ.
Yeah.
The DJ's got the peak set that's like between 12 and 2. Is playing the closing set where it's like that's when you're gonna hear them. Like even when we had our event, we're not promoters like that. I didn't want to step on anyone's toes, but I just put the feel about that, just so everyone's aware. Just trying to voice certain songs and that. Like obviously, Afrobeats is dominant right now, so there's gonna be a portion of the night of that. Like, I would have liked, like I said, more dancehall and that, but if this is dominant sound, that's probably gonna close the night, innit? And I saw it happen as soon as Last was coming. Listen, the song's banging. It's not take away from it, but I saw the change of the room. When we're now doing the promo video from the event to like, show that the event was good. Of course, that's gonna be that's gonna be the highlight reel, innit? Because those are the biggest moments of the night, innit?
Bro, you're so mad. Do you remember last week I was at, or 2 weeks ago I was at the No Signal thing, whatever. The Jamaican
Independence, yeah, for no
Do you know
signal.
what the biggest part of the night was?
What?
When they played last.
Hey, we're taking over.
I can't lie. In the darts, I was like, no, they should be playing this, but everyone.
But
was
it's the biggest song right now.
screaming.
It's out right now. One of the biggest songs. It's gonna play. I get this is Jamaican Independence, but how long was the party on?
To be fair, the
10
content
till
around
2,
it,
10 till 3.
It was 10 till 3 or 4. But to be fair, they were changing DJs. That's the only reason they played it.
Yeah.
But fam, it went off. It went off. It was actually brazy.
And the thing is, yeah, we're just full of shit, yeah.
Man, them dropped the
We
Jamaican
come from
flags.
different places, yeah. We love each other's music, man. Stop the
We
cap,
do.
man.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
We grew up on each other's music, man. So
Yeah, man. I remember the first time I heard Afrobeats. It was a great time. I was like, yeah, hey, I play Yose. I said, yes, this is cold.
like Olu Mountain,
Oliver Mountain, yeah, larger film.
you know, it's a good time and that. But no, I don't have anything else to add to that. It's just kind of, you are right. I hear what you're saying. That like, it would be nice if they took more risks. Obviously, I think our love for music comes from a different place. Not to be music snobs, but to be snobs. So like, man enjoy it in a different ways. Like, I just want to be reminded a little bit. And I also appreciate the art in it. Like having a DJ like mix really, really well, or select a song to go with another song that I wasn't expecting. That to me is praise. Like,
I don't want to hear you lot scratching though. Like,
Yeah.
leave that to Grandmaster
No, it depends.
Flash.
It depends.
I said Grandmaster
Flash. Leave that to Grandmaster Flash.
It
I don't
depends,
mean
man.
disrespect.
Zumba, Zumba, Palazzo, Zumba.
But bruv, nah, but you're right though in saying like the climate is changing how we party, especially like with these event organizers. Yeah, they're getting their coin and they're creating festivals now, which is great, earn your money, but it just changes the dynamic completely. Everyone's just looking at a stage now,
Yeah.
and it's like, where's the vibe, bro?
So you have hosts.
But it is really, you know, you've been to parties where like it might have started as a house party or like in this one venue, and it was really cold in that environment, and it's really hard to like keep the vibes once things get so big. Once you're in a place where it's like 200, 500, 1,000, and now it becomes like a festival.
Yeah.
There's so many different variables. I feel sorry for them at times, and then people coming in and said like, oh, this was dead, that was dead, and I get it. You're a consumer, you can voice your opinion, but there's so much of it. Like, you could just be standing at the wrong part of the venue and that. Like,
Yeah.
I go to festivals and that, and like, you know, like the tent where it's still open at the back and that. If you're stood towards the back too much, like when we was in remember we was at Wireless that time, and Section Boys, for as much as it was dangerous and man almost got trampled, that those few minutes in there was insane inside there. It was crazy.
I was crept in cones.
It was crept, but they brought Section out, innit?
Oh yeah.
Now if you were stood at the back of that, you might have had a dead time. You know what I'm saying? And I remember when I was at the same stage for Party Next Door, the vibe was crazy in there. So it's like,
Yeah,
Where
it
you
was so
stand
mad. Like, we were dry when we walked in. 3 minutes later, drenched.
Yeah.
It was crazy, and then you know, it just got too mad.
bro, they had to
Basically.
call the paramedics, bro.
That
People's getting trampled. Like,
Yeah,
it was
Crept and
crazy.
Conan, they were like, listen,
When
they're
was
gonna
this?
kick us off the stage.
When was
Was
this?
that 2014,
Okay,
2015?
2015, I think, yeah.
They were like, yeah, we're gonna.
They're gonna say they're gonna lock
Yeah.
the tent. It was,
They're gonna lock the tent.
When it was dangerous, man was in there like, if it wasn't the fact there was like, we're bigger youths, me, you, and Roger Paris, innit?
Yeah,
There was youths falling, I was helping people up on that. Just to keep our foot in was brazy, because people are pushing each other.
Jesus
It was
Christ.
getting mad in there, innit? And it was very, very rammed, because obviously everyone's rushed from whatever stages and tents like
To-
previously.
Yeah.
Because that's when Cryptocona was peak outside.
And everyone had played dirty in their Twitter names.
Yeah. What a time. What a time.
yeah, man. What a good time.
Yeah, but I think we should get some important news. Actually, very quickly, I don't know if it's an apology. I want some understanding in it. Last week's episode was a bit short.
Oh yeah. We did hear. We did get some pushback
I get it.
from our listeners.
You guys are upset. You know, I saw not a lot of people use the hashtag this week.
Well,
So I've come back to also share my gripes. You was upset, I'm upset too. But I like some understanding between us. You know, we're family at this point, yeah?
Yeah.
Man coming there giving you 3.5 hour episodes before. Man's come on there, shared like our pain, our sorrows. Man's got burst on there and said stuff he shouldn't have said. That might come back to bite us. All for you guys. So if I give you an hour and 15 minutes, can you film me for 1 week,
Fam
please?
that.
I think it was what, hour and
It was hour and 15. I can't lie.
Swear down.
Yeah, you
bro.
said shit.
It was hour and 15
It
still.
can't have been.
No, man,
Shit,
when I was posting it and uploading it, I was like, this is kind of short still.
A mini-sode. Yeah, I started to see like broken heart emojis, and I was like, "Rah, you lot really fuck with us, like on the low."
Yeah, no, they do. Heavy,
Like,
innit?
where are you lot when we're actually podding, B? Like, where's the hashtag off the cuff pod there?
No, they're there, but I understood like the displeasure in it because you're saying if it's part of your routine,
Yeah.
and you're like, okay, I want to get through these last 2 hours of work,
Yeah.
and like the pod's short and that.
It's
Yeah,
hour
like
15.
you lot were supposed to cover me whilst I was doing these reports.
Yeah.
Shit, man.
Yeah, just load the one from the week
It's your
before. innit?
responsibility as a podcaster.
Yeah, just reload another episode, innit? Or just listen to it again. You might have missed something.
What's the extra homework? How seriously do you take your responsibility as a podcaster, though, Vans?
I mean,
The arm is correct.
we show up, man. Even when I'm tired, you know, if an edit needs to be done, it gets done.
Yeah,
You know,
I
Where
think
you
you've been
lot-
very good at it recently in regards to like, because people get used to a routine, a schedule, and stuff, and just like, of course, there'll be things that happen in that, but like that 12 o'clock drop. Those
Yeah.
things,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's
Stuff like
important
that,
because I've had people that say they tell me the time they work throughout the night, warehouse, they might drive Uber, other little things. Just it's their routine, innit? So, and if it's there on point, on time at night, when I wake up in the morning, first thing it's there, and they just get cracking in it. So,
100%.
but you allow me in it, man.
I'm waiting for the day I hop into an Uber and then he turns back and he's like, "Oh, I listen to you."
That'll happen.
Yeah, cut the charge.
Man, so turn off the meter, man.
You're a fan. You're a real fan.
Yeah. You know, promo code, share that.
Yeah, for real.
No, I love it, man.
Do
But yeah, now we're
drivers-
back.
Sorry, just on that. Do you reckon Uber drivers get like special promo codes,
No.
like a friends and family thing?
I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't think they do.
Maybe the early days of Uber, because the early days of Uber was brazy. Like every cab had the water and
Yeah.
like the extra service and customer service was brazy.
Yeah.
Oh my days,
No,
bro. I
it's
hopped
just-
into one the other day. It was a Bolt actually. Shouts Naomi. I was with my daughter, and nowadays, yeah, an Uber driver will see you like with luggage and that. He won't even step out the whip. He'll just open up the boot. You might even open it up yourself. You're definitely getting a 2-star. But
And now I'm rearranging all your stuff in the back. Move your bag, man.
Donnie, he hopped out the car, opened it up, opened up the boot and whatnot. He put all the stuff in there. We got in there. He had like a pack of bottled water. He was like, "Oh yeah, we got the water, blah blah." He saw that I was with the little one. He was like, "Rah, I got a kid friendly playlist." I was like, "Rah!" Donnie's really going in, man. He was like, "Yeah, I got like YouTube Kids on like the little." He had a little
he's
screen at
tired.
the. I was like,
That's someone who cares about his job and his
"Give me,
craft.
give you 7 stars, nigga."
Did you give him
That's actually take Donnie's number on the side. Yo, listen, I got a couple
Nah, I
tips on the
tipped
weekend.
I tipped him.
I respect that. That's good, man.
Yeah,
rate that.
because it's not common.
100%.
It's not common, man. Like now, these drivers are just trying to get their buck and cut.
Everybody's trying to cut through, bro.
Hey, man, telling you the government's killing us, bro.
That's true.
Listen, October when the temperature drops,
Bro.
the
What's
energy.
It's gonna be scary, you know.
They even held a meeting. They called like an emergency cabinet or whatever it was at some point within the last week. Just because they were facing pressure, people were like, "This cost of living crisis, like you
It's
have to do something about
ridiculous.
it." Had a whole meeting, and they did nothing. They were like, "Yeah, it's kind of peak."
They're waiting for us to like be out in the streets robbing. Like
No, I
barefaced.
think they want us to write.
We
I saw
have to
them kids
steal.
in West End. They all get nicks, by the way.
Oh, absolutely.
They had their faces like bare-faced doing stuff like that.
Yeah,
And
on
you know, stealing
TikTok.
sweets, bro. Millions. Are you not taking a piss, bro?
However, I'm thinking about that. Yeah, you see, allegedly, them American candy shops they are front for.
Yeah.
So, should you really get them in trouble?
They're getting nicked regardless, bro. They're both wrong, bro. And they're not gonna be.
Hey man, if a
allowed
gang
it.
member robs another gang member,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, those shops are fronts and they're being investigated currently, but that doesn't stop the fact that like they ran up in their bare face.
yeah, you men are dumb. Why would they do that?
You go to Oxford Circus now and it's a completely different place.
Oh, it's horrible.
It's just not the same.
Loads of things are shut. Like there are so many shops along the whatever you call it.
I was like, rah, Topshop can't afford
We
it.
just
Bro,
interrupting.
and
Sorry.
they're making an IKEA to go there.
Go on, what was you saying?
It doesn't matter now.
We say you forgot your point.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
So you're gonna make such a profound
So
point.
sorry. At least there's cupcake for you there.
What?
At least there's some cupcake for you
The
there.
cakes that I brought.
Oh, right, yeah. It's still there. The point still stands.
What you saying is you can't dispute the fact. What you saying is
It's still there.
It's irrelevant.
So he's offering me my cupcakes. Right, okay.
That's funny.
Do you want cake or not?
I'll look off this whole podcast, you know.
I love that energy.
Well, should we get into my man Happy Feet? Murad?
Oh, shit.
Mubad? Musad? You bad, you want it, no? You want it cause you Mubad, no?
You're so
Murad.
Who is
finished.
who is
I didn't
that?
know who this nigga
Murad
was, bro.
Merali, bro.
Who is that, bro?
The Twitter Love Island correspondent.
Bro, I didn't
The
know.
person
never
that certain women allowed to black Twitter and that.
Oh, swear. Chrissy, would you do that?
Huh?
You let him in Black Twitter?
I never saw any this person.
I didn't know who
during,
he was until that shit happened.
During
Seen
the
a few of his like.
He does Love Island reviews, and he basically
Yeah.
built his, if I'm right, his following off the back of like reviewing Love Island, having Love Island conversations via his YouTube channel,
Right.
on his Twitter feed, getting the view. You know how he was like
what was so riveting about his Love Island talk?
nothing.
I don't know.
He was in my opinion. He jumped off the back of like black Twitter specific conversations, innit? So anything related to like how the black women being treated on Love Island. He jumping
Yeah, I
in,
saw a
just
picture
kind of
of
jumping in there.
Oh, and so they invited him
The
to
guy
the
was
cookout.
blocking your one day with the painted
Yeah,
one. The drawing one. That's him.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
no, stop.
Yeah, so,
Stop calling her a blackie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that was his angle. And when as of recent, when Love Island contestants will come out of the show, he'd do interviews on them with his podcast and stuff.
Okay,
so
that's
he's
really
winning
cool.
the following. That was the Don I was saying that was crying at the thing at the. I think that was the finale when Essie was here.
Oh, is that
That's
is
the
that
Don,
who you
innit?
were talking about?
Yeah. So
okay.
to cut a long story short, the reason I was calling him Happy Feet is because we come to find out that in his previous life before he became famous for Love Island, Donnie was doing like male dominatrix stuff.
He had an OnlyFans.
Yeah.
And he was doing feet, like kink shame shit, like humiliation kink shit.
Yeah.
So
That's a
man
bit
would
wild.
pay him to
He was like
kick him in the
bass
face.
balls
kick him
bass
in
on
the
man's face with
like,
his feet and
heel
that.
and toe on man's face.
A little quick ball.
Yeah.
Wait.
he-
Heel and toe on someone's face.
Bro, it's break. The man's
Yeah.
doing this on a voila on
It's
his
like
face.
a slap. Imagine like slapping someone, but with like
Your foot.
Like,
He
there's
had
no
man
other
like
way to describe
massaging his feet, and he'd write a thing saying,
What's
oh,
the Donny? Yeah.
from West?
What Spitman? Spitman is his father.
Who?
Go on, it's
Bring that back.
go on,
sorry.
right now for all the viewers, all the listeners. Either go on Vice or Noisy. There's a documentary about the
Spitman.
legend, the man, the myth called Spitman.
Oh my god.
You don't know about Spitman, Chrissy?
I'm scared.
Ain't you from like West?
Allegedly,
Ain't you don't know about Spitman?
there's a gentleman called Spitman. I won't say any more. You go down the rabbit hole of YouTube
And find it.
and go and find out what this Don was on.
Yeah,
And then you understand why I'm saying that Murad Merali is from the school of Spitman.
100%.
Yeah, so I think the issue was the
The humiliation.
the humiliation in it, and then
The
like
race play.
the race play in it. So Vans, can you be mature for a second?
H knows why I'm laughing.
yeah. Because certain man was paying for their use via linking Spitman. Because they go and link Spitman and like I think he
I need
paid
the
the man them to humiliate him.
100%, yeah.
Like they stand on his
I need
face,
the
spit on
8 ball,
him,
you know.
and man will get peas
Let
and
me
that.
go check Spitman real quick.
And man come out with new true religions and that. This time it's Spitman peas.
That's crazy.
Man, we're wearing true religions and Air Force Ones. You thinking he's in the trap? Man went to see Spitman. That is
Oh my
crazy.
God.
Nuts.
Yeah, so Murad was doing that, and I think the biggest issue was when people saw these captions that he'd written where he's like referring to people from black people away
As the N-word.
as the N-word.
Yeah. Saying like, oh, this is the best he'll get in his life, this slave. Like,
Yeah.
He was going crazy.
He was going mad. Now,
So what? So wait.
Go on. so what?
Go on.
So wait. Yeah.
Right.
Let me get this straight.
Is that the first time actually hearing about this?
I heard about it, but I didn't really pay much
heard that.
attention to it.
Yeah.
So he got a couple black dons,
No.
To link him.
The guy he was stepping on was white.
right?
But
He
there
don't
was-
discriminate, bro. Like all races, bro.
Yeah, all
Oh,
races.
He
right,
riot colours
right,
and benefits.
right,
He
right.
cater to everybody, bro.
He'll kick you. He'll,
Oh, okay. So he was just
there
about the
was
bread,
one
but he was just
there
doing
was
it.
one picture where some black guy was massaging his feet and he had the caption saying A, B, and C. This N-word.
Right. Oh my goodness.
So it was twofold. It was, oh, right, this is what you're on.
Right.
And the maddest thing was apparently this has been out there. So like, were you not shocked? Like, were you not preparing for this to ever come out? Because it wasn't a hidden thing. Like once people were made aware of it, it was very easy to find, innit? So
Yeah.
Now I want to go to the rooms. We can do semi-mature and we can get to silly stuff.
Yeah.
Chrissy, Vans, Rellik, Haich. How do you guys feel about kink shaming?
No, some niggas need to be shamed.
Some kinks need to be shamed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Some kinks need to be shamed. Scat.
What's scat?
Oh, don't worry. If you don't know, don't even Google. Scat, blood play.
That's a scat deep.
Blood play.
Race play. Race play. Yeah, race play.
Man said, no.
What the fuck?
What's going on, bro?
Race play, blood.
Because some niggas like to do that, innit? Like,
Have you not seen that clip of Mano?
like, I've seen some disturbing shit.
Bro,
Yeah,
Mano was
Mano.
on a podcast and he's talking about like how back in the day he would date white women, and when he's having sex, he would like them to call him the N word and or like play like runaway slave, like
Yeah, 12 years a slave.
yeah, like
stuff like that, yeah.
like you're the
Capture him,
master's
like,
wife,
come here.
Yeah, stuff
and
like that.
I'm
With a
shagging you.
hard ER.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell the slave master, you better hurry up before he comes. Like shit like
Yeah, you're not supposed to be in the house.
that. Shit like that.
Sorry, let's chill,
But
man.
like, there's like,
Yeah,
Everyone's
bro.
making feel uncomfortable.
You
Chill out, man.
practice
Chill out, man. Chill out.
but yeah, like there's bare like kinks that should be shamed.
Because the argument was that like, if there's two consent, like in that moment, if that's what that person paid for,
The argument was, does that make him racist?
I
'Cause
mean-
in my opinion, I don't think it does. Because if I'm providing a service, if you said
Rellik.
to me, no,
let him
let me cook. If I'm dating,
or Caucasians,
no, I didn't want to say this. 'Cause I don't.
No, it's just.
Alright, say if I'm dating someone and they have a derogatory term towards them and they like to be humiliated, if they ask me to do that, that doesn't make me racist. I'm just doing what they want me to do. It's like choking someone is abuse until it's
I'm
in the
out.
bedroom
I'm
and they
sorry,
ask
I'm out.
That's like saying like a man asked me to open my nyash and I did it, but I'm not gay.
No, but if it's
Whoa,
consensual,
wait,
wait,
yo,
wait, what?
Whoa, this might be the last episode for you.
Wait,
How can I be homophobic?
My bitch is gay.
Like,
But yeah, I don't think that makes him racist. I just think
He's providing the service. That's
he's providing the
insane to
service,
me.
bro.
Right.
Maybe
So,
I'm too deep in my Dr. Umar bag. When I saw that, I was like, racism.
yeah.
yeah.
It's a Mazzoline though.
Because
It's a
yeah,
very-
cool. My man paid for that. I'm like, bro, that caption was just mad. It was brazen. I was like,
crazy.
There we go. It's for me.
So
it's the caption.
wait, hang on. Do we
What
know?
was the caption?
Wait, hang on. Before we get to that, Before we get to him putting that on the caption,
Yeah.
do we know that this is what the Donny said for him to do?
that's a fair question. Yeah.
Did we know that the Donny was like, yeah, write this caption?
Yeah.
We don't.
Yeah.
People are assuming.
So there's a lot of assumption there, innit?
Yeah.
But that's how we got to the internet. We don't care about facts.
I
you think
know
I came here
facts.
to be factual? You know,
But, yeah.
like his handle, I think was Arab Master Boy. Like he was very much deep in that bag, innit? Yeah.
I'm
That's
It was-
a fact.
it
That's
was
a fact.
Arab
That was a
Master,
fact.
yeah.
Well, Arab Master
That
Boy.
was like that was his
Listen, if you want to do your thing, get money. That's on you. When I saw the videos of kicking people in the face, there's a few people I want to kick in the face, not in that manner, but like,
Hey, what's that nigga from 300, bro? Xerxes.
Yeah. Just kick him back in that hole, bro.
yeah, kick him back in the hole, yeah.
Kick that Donny back
But
in the hole,
it's true,
bro.
it is. If we was to take like a camera and put it on a lot of people we know in that, we off the back of how they live their lives in their houses and how they move in their bedroom, you will look at a lot of people differently. Now I don't want to find out people's deep dark secrets, but it just shows you don't know who you're hanging around with.
Don't, bro. You really, you one of your closest brethren.
Hey.
Whoa. Whoa.
You're saying whoa, but you actually don't know.
Yeah, well, you kindly demonstrated for us because you were like, yeah, I don't think this shit is racist.
It's
Nah, bruh. Is this what you're
no,
doing?
no,
I'm about to remove the Don from your name, Rellik.
It's racist, but it's consensual racism.
Consensual
What? Nah.
It's consensual racism. If you say to a man, like, it's,
I can't lie, Rellik.
Whoa, it's
This is why I was
consensual
reluctant to call you back on it. This is
It's
why
con-
you were saying finally
is
because
it
I was
not
reluctant.
consensual racism?
Nah,
If
bro.
I'm telling you to call me the N word,
You don't know that he's telling him to do that.
No, but let's go off to the subject.
That's what
it is, innit?
humiliation. That's
yeah.
what humiliation kink is.
Yeah,
Though.
like they're humiliating them.
I'm not doing it. I'm sorry.
But that's you.
'Cause you're a rude
some,
nigga, bro.
Some niggas are warped, bro. Respectfully,
yeah.
they like that.
I don't want to associate, bro. Let's
But
get
you don't
Bame
know
out
who
of it
does that because you
firstly.
didn't know Murad
Yeah?
was stepping on niggas' faces.
I didn't know who the Donny was.
Alright, cool. But
one of
like
the
I said, you don't know your brethren, is it?
Nah, sorry. Do you know what? I understand.
And Kanye, how much years there are finger in the booty ass bitch? We didn't know Kanye like that until Amber said it.
I mean,
No.
I can't lie. Yeah.
That was funny.
It was.
And I was like, that was her Hail Mary that she's been getting this and this. Because he went on the Breakfast Club and said for him to deal with Kim Kardashian,
He had to
who a
take
lot of
20
people look at as a Jezebel, he had to take 20, 30 showers because she knew that he'd slept with Amber Rose. Imagine a hoe calling another person a hoe. That's crazy, bro.
Hoe wars,
Hose
isn't
of a
it?
feather.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hose of a feather and that.
Oh, you read it?
I need.
One
No,
in
can you pass on the mic if you want to have your opinion, please?
Bro.
Because they need to street to tell your voice. It's been a while since you've been here. So welcome back, Haich. Thanks for joining us.
That nigga's racist, blood.
Racism.
Yo.
I haven't even read on it, but
No,
like
no,
you can
it's not.
see
The
The
bro.
caption's crazy, innit?
Caption's crazy.
Yeah.
Caption's absolutely crazy.
He starts off these dirty niggas. That's the opening.
Yeah,
That's the first line.
yeah. Sorry, because it's more than one. It's not just like this person.
This is just
Yeah,
one.
that's the first line.
But there's more of those.
Bro, he's 100% that, bro.
He said my monkeys.
Yeah, nah.
Oh, yeah,
Rush him.
Let's not add extra sauce on it. We
No,
don't-
but this is what he said, bro.
You read it?
But I just read it now.
Yeah. It's meant. It's meant.
And this is the Donny that you choose to back.
I'm not
No, don't
backing.
say
I'm
that.
playing devil's
Backing.
advocate. Don't do that.
But the one
bro.
could argue, why are you banging for the devil?
Right?
Yeah.
I don't bang for the devil. I love my Lord and Savior.
Why are niggas so fast to be devil's advocate?
No, do you know
Niggas
what,
love
yeah?
that.
Alternative advocate. Bro, who started that statement for real?
What?
The devil's advocate. Why can't it just be
I
alternative?
remember when they used to try and hit me with them charges a few hundred episodes ago.
Nah, you're still that. You're still
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Foles
You love
would
it.
agree with you, yeah, but still present an argument.
But you
for it.
have to though, because that compels
You know,
compelling
sometimes we're
conversation.
here,
I hear that.
I need that back and forth because
Yeah.
I can hear that.
But Foles be arguing with himself sometimes.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
But hey,
I
sometimes
definitely
I've got
tap
to. Not much sometimes I have to argue with myself. We'll come here and this one's do like, yeah, I ain't looked at that Foles. Over to you. Now I'm arguing. Foles is arguing with Fuller. What do you want me to do, bro? What the fuck do you not want from me, bro?
I mean, listen, sometimes it needs to happen.
It needs to happen, bro. I'm out here on the ledge by
I
myself.
remember Vans just there cool like, yeah man, it's
I'm just doing El Velvet for
Yeah,
2 hours, bro.
No,
How
bro.
smooth do you want to be, bro? What the fuck is going on,
Bro,
I was creaming my elbows.
bro, you see, bro.
I didn't research that.
This,
I was fixing my do-rag.
this is the kind of shit that they want me to research.
No, but I just want you to be up on it so then you can have an informed opinion.
Oh
You know what it is, yeah? All banter aside, yeah?
Something's happened here.
You know, there's energy. There's a space in the podcast. Everyone has their like roles and
We're
stuff.
just gonna
innit?
watch. We're just gonna let them.
I'm here.
Everyone has their roles, innit?
Yeah, absolutely.
I will say, yeah, for good and bad at times, yeah, I'm the one that's probably gonna come in here with more of the information, more of the facts, and maybe more of research, nuanced opinion. I like having Haich there because he's not as fixated on social media as some of us can be at times because he's off. So I'm just kind of getting like, if I ask you in a moment, it's raw, natural, like response straight away.
Yeah.
Van sometimes sits in between that, but sometimes I
So
need to
he'll
be,
know, but he won't just give you an answer.
yeah. Or like, he'll give you the answer he wants to give you right now.
Say to the
And
other
then-
day.
and
Do you
then
know
we'll finish the pod and be like, you know what, yeah.
I'll give you the good content
I'm like,
afterwards.
brother,
The thing is,
I need this for the pod.
there are some times where I don't know what the situation is in full, but I'll offer my opinion.
Right.
Just like how I'm doing now. I'm collecting information as we're speaking, as we're going off. Do you know what I'm saying? We're off the cuff. This is what we do. Yeah. So then when I get the information and it sounds as outlandish as it has, I'm just like,
Yeah, it's
Eh?
a Mazzoline style.
Yeah.
this can't be right, bro. Like, I don't even think that there's an angle where it should be argued. Because obviously, like, the question that you first asked is, do we kink shame? But there's some kinks that needs to be shamed, and this is one of them because it's just unacceptable, bro.
So race play is not allowed.
I don't believe so.
We should shame that, is what you're saying.
Yeah, we
I
should
hear
shame
you
that.
still.
Yeah.
I hear that.
It's odd.
But the thing is, yeah, it dominates the sex industry because you look at like sites like black.com, that's playing on racial stereotypes.
Yeah, that is.
Oh yeah, you on there?
Relax, bro. What's going on here? You crazy, bro?
You're like, if you look at
Yeah.
Wait, do you mean like on there?
HTTPS semicolon /
Man thinks I've got my own profile on there. Like double F.
That was very specific.
Yeah, it was. What are you
the hell,
saying?
man?
You got a category
You
on
have a
there.
profile.
Listen,
You on a category?
no, what I know recently, don't do this to me.
Hey!
Wait, what?
No, I'm just saying, everyone leave me alone. I'll start shooting.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That's the things of safety, blood.
Because in the words of Killer Mike, I got a black wife. Yeah? I got a black wife. That's what I'm saying. Everyone leave me alone.
It does though.
Oh,
It does dominate like the like when you. Alright, we're all adults here. We've all been on porn. If you're on the
Where
home,
you taking us, bro?
on the homepage, what's the first thing you see?
The logo.
Yeah.
Okay, after that.
The age of consent thing. Are you over the age?
Press enter.
Yeah.
And the thing is, you're not,
It's
everyone's
always
gonna lie
the
anyway.
Bro, you're gonna lie anyway.
But they've got to do that. You've got to put it and say that they're covering their backs and
Yeah.
They're being
But it's always
Of course.
the stepbrother thing. That's like
I do see
remember
that.
The Pornhub thing came out, the most search thing. That's like the most highest one.
and that's crazy when you think about it. Like,
It's insane.
Can't lie, I clicked on one still.
But everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone
You've clicked on it.
one.
what stepsister?
You clicked on it once.
Yeah, but you know it's not their
There's some stuff I'll never admit to on here.
You know
Why
it's
clicked
not
on
their
that?
sister though.
Your stepsister ain't necessary. Alright, man.
You know the only reason that
You know what happens when I encourage you to talk
Wait.
too much?
no, the only reason they put
rate
stepsis
it
is because incest is illegal. So you have to put stepsis.
Right.
So now everyone's walking back their opinions.
I mean, I said what I said, innit?
Okay, cool.
It depends how thick she is, man.
Hey,
And the thing is, sometimes you see the porn star, you know they're not related because you've seen them before.
Facts.
So I'm like, yeah, it's not
No,
really
bro,
them.
This
no.
nigga
man.
saw-
Porn isn't real.
This nigga saw Cubana lust and he was like, oh yeah, she's fit.
Who's that?
Don't be acting like you don't know
No shit,
names.
really.
I don't know.
Man.
One of them is Miss B Nasty.
He's not really a plumber. You get me? I know, like I'm saying.
Do you know what it is, yeah? I no, yeah, them ones there are the postman. This nigga that ain't got no bag, no mail.
Bro,
But it's all about selling fantasy, innit?
do you know what, yeah?
And like,
I'm not even gonna
we're not gonna go there.
No,
I'm not even gonna go there.
Because Foles is gonna be furious when you tell him after the pod. So
Yeah,
we
don't
need-
tell me
we need to
about your
grow in this
cookies
episode.
after. I don't see a but there is one thing. As much as I'm with you, I'm with all of you, like, and I think we should kink shame. The only time where I'm like, I'm a little bit happy that people have this space to do that is because if they haven't got this outlet, those are the school shooters. Those are the terrorists.
Wait, how did we get there?
No, Foles, that's too dramatic.
No,
I hear him.
That's too
though.
dramatic.
I do hear him.
No, I don't hear him. I get what you're saying.
I'm a Catholic, so by default, I'm a drama queen, bro. What the fuck is going on here?
So
If man don't have their category of porn,
No, I'm saying the people like in specifically relating it back to the origin of the conversation, which Murad Merali and like the male dom thing. People playing to be like humiliated. There's people that like women that are in powerful roles at work, whatever, and they go to have someone like 50 Shades of Grey, 50 Shades of Black. Like they need that outlet just to even like let off steam or get the edge off something, innit? And these weirdos, which categorize as weirdos, I think people need a space to be weird, but we still need to. We still need to control the weirdness.
Because I'm about to ask,
We need
if
to
we're
control the weirdness.
saying that, what is legal? Because when I was in secondary school, eating pumps wasn't legal.
No, that's because of Vibes Cartel, but he's not necessarily.
You know what I'm saying?
But Rellik, he's not necessarily an ordained minister.
Because I remember when I
Bro,
When
all
you
the
try-
government had to do,
I started eating pumps in year 10. I remember
you started early.
So I'm saying, you see that reaction? You see the reaction? I remember I told the man them, I almost got rushed.
bro.
I almost got rushed.
In Mandem years, that's like 10,000 BC,
That's what I'm saying though.
bro.
Like, I was looked at as weird when I was 15.
Wait.
For eating pumps.
So basically, you started.
Now everyone does it.
No, you started
hold
eating
on.
pumps, yeah, when they said let my people go. That's how early it was eating pumps.
Yeah. When Moses was parting the seas, you were parting legs.
Whilst Moses was parting the sea, you was focusing on pumps. This is why we can't make it to the promised land. You was eating pumps, bro.
It's a great time.
he was in year 10.
Man should have been revising. He's eating pumps.
Yeah, before the beard came.
Why can't man multitask?
Before the beard
That's
came,
what
you
the
know.
AQA is. He's eating pumps.
How you think the beard
Man's
came,
on-
bro? How you think the beard came?
Don't do that.
How you think the beard came?
My days.
Bit warm in there, innit?
No, what?
Yeah,
My-
what is the line?
I've
What
got
is
one
the
question.
line?
I've got
Go
one
ahead,
question.
go ahead.
What made you tell the man them?
I can't remember. I think it was after PE. It was in the changing room, just talking about
Nah,
sex.
don't
Let
do
him
it
see,
there.
let
bro.
him see.
Talking about sex, and then I don't know how I got brought up, but I brought it up. I think someone talking about your earpods is nasty. I was like, yeah, man does that. And then man turned around like, what? What really can you do that? I said, no. I said, I would do that. I said, no, I really you're a bocat. Fam.
So
Yeah, it was mad.
when you revealed it to the mandem, how
Then I
you said
remember
it just then? You
remember they
didn't
went
say
out-
it with him.
No, 100%. Didn't say it with him.
It was like one of those
No,
ones.
wait,
Like
which-
if you heard it, you heard it.
Yeah, exactly. And someone heard it. Then man got onto me. Then when I started talking to the girls like, don't worry, Rellik, it's fine. Like, don't worry. Like,
Of course they'll back it.
Oh, you were using that angle.
I didn't use the angle.
Rellik, be
The
honest.
angle came to me.
Okay, when you
I
had the
didn't
high
use it.
top.
It just happened. It's alright, Rellik, don't worry.
Mad.
Oh my God, we love your type.
But that's not like a kink shame though.
Yeah.
It is for some people.
At the time,
Yeah.
that
At
was
the time was a kink
Where
shame.
is the line? That's what I'm asking. Because we're calling shit weird, but then what is not weird?
Were you
'Cause-
saying in 10 years we're gonna?
No, because think
Stop.
about it. Look, think about it. Everyone was talking about choking back in the day. They weren't talking about choking people. Now choking is unfortunately the norm.
I saw an anti-choker.
What's that, Chrissy? What was that?
I don't have a mic, sorry.
Okay, cool.
Fair enough. That's
We like a
good
responsible
defense.
babe who wants to make sure our voice is heard.
Yeah.
I like it. But you can push the mic to Chrissy right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Yes.
And we
Would you
would
like to repeat
appreciate the vocal projection, the Chrissy Hive.
Chrissy
We
Hive.
appreciate you use your voice.
Yeah.
Thank you. When you're ready, obviously not.
What, to
pressing
repeat myself?
100%.
Oh, I said there's nothing unfortunate about choking.
Okay.
Unless you die.
But that's for you guys. You guys are insane. You be telling us a joke here. I could catch a case.
Yeah, but these are when like you're behaving like Lenny from Of Mice and Men and don't know your own strength.
I just, no. You're not going to English lit the thing. No.
You can tell who's paying attention to class. I like you.
Oh, large up Lenny. That's
No, them niggas they don't know their own strength.
that silly strong sod.
Yeah.
Bro, snap
But I like the
poor
question
babe's
after,
neck.
where is the line? Because everyone's got their different, like, okay, that's too far for me. And I think we're all in agreement here that in the room that like that stuff was brazy. But what I also feel, Murad Merali,
kick in
so
face,
the
yeah.
race play specifically,
Race
innit?
play, kick in
The kicking in the
face,
face for me is brazy. But if that person wants to be paid to get kicked in the face, that's on you lot.
Would you
If
do
it just
that?
if it was just that clip, yeah, I swear to you, this segment might have been 4 minutes max.
Yeah.
You would
Would
have
you
got
do that?
What? If someone said kick them in the face?
Yeah.
What?
I've been
what's-
toe
what's
punting
my
air
footwear?
floaters for years.
Yeah,
How you mean,
What's my
bro?
footwear? What footwear? Like, what's my drip
Black
saying?
Air Force Ones.
We saying predators.
Black Air Force Ones.
You are a criminal, Vans. You're
Hey,
a
Predators is
criminal.
crazy.
Black Air Force Ones.
Do you know? No, I'll be honest.
The
with you.
old school
barefoot.
predators with the.
No, do you know what you really need? Old school Deodoras, the tough joints. And let a man know, listen, you're paying for a full
Or the
experience.
caterpillars.
Yeah.
That's a tempting man.
I judged.
Because even his
Niggas that were in
technique was
caterpillars.
crazy. He was basically
I judged.
he was kicking
like-
backwards.
It was perfect.
Yeah.
The only way
His
to describe it
experience.
was like
What was perfect?
His
his technique.
He was kicking
What,
backwards,
lace
bro.
or?
No, so
No,
the
no,
guy
He was hitting him in the
What,
back
side
of the
foot?
foot.
Barefoot, barefoot.
Oh.
He was kicking down, bro.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
the slap was like the foot bottom. It was landing on the face like a slap.
Yeah,
like
he's been doing it for years.
Yeah.
Bro, you come to pay for a service. I'm giving you the full experience, man.
For real.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
like
but
that.
it
What,
was like,
Bigfoot?
yeah, and
He
he's got
gave you
big
that and then he
feet.
writes a review afterwards.
It's-
What, like TripAdvisor?
Yeah,
Bro.
I'm sorry.
He's providing
There's
a
something
full
that needs to
service.
happen, bro. And all the other Donnies that went to this Don for the service, yeah, I'm judging you as well.
Hey, man.
You know what's mad? They could be your manager at work. You don't
That's
know.
the thing.
True.
And that's what I'm
the thing about
speaking
this,
to.
yeah, do you see the man? Do you see them managers at work? They're most likely do like submissive, humiliation, kink stuff because it's opposite from their work and day to day life.
Well, I was saying earlier.
They're in charge all day and da. So when it comes to sex, they like to be dominated and shit like that. So it could be your man.
And what's mad? He might even have a full sex. So it might just be that. That's what they pay
Can
for.
we
from home.
also kink shame the Dons that like to get whipped?
There's dons that like to get whipped.
Yeah, bro. What are you
Whipped
talking
how,
about?
though?
There's Dons that are getting slapped by someone, the sole of someone's foot bottom. Of
Okay.
course,
As it,
Dons are out here getting whipped.
I'm gonna shame it, but like I was saying, I might be fencing, but like if there's a space for you guys to go and do that and stopping you do the mad thing, have your space.
Why do you think this equates to mass murder, bro? I don't get it.
Because I'm an extremist.
If these lot don't
I'm
nut
a
in the way they
fucking
want to, I kill
extremist.
everyone.
I hear him though.
I
'cause
hear-
imagine-
I hear
have you
parts
ever
of what
been-
he's saying.
No, have you ever been sexually frustrated before? And then
I thought, let me shoot this
any
fool.
little but any little thing can just piss you off and then that's it because you had the outlet. That could be them, man.
You niggas can't get
Okay,
hold
wait.
Just not in your yard, bro. What's
Can I
going
ask-
on?
No, but bashing don't work for them because they need to be kicked in the face to nut. It's a kink.
Fols.
Yes, Chris.
Fair
So
enough.
I'm directing this at you because you said people need safe spaces and whatnot. I watched a
I'm
documentary
regretting this
once.
already.
I watched a documentary. This is wild.
Yeah.
Right, so I watched a documentary and out in America, this company made really realistic dolls, but they look like children. So the whole theory behind that was that if these people have these dolls, they're not going to go out and
Yeah.
abuse children.
Yeah.
So you're saying that it's okay if people have a safe space with
Yeah.
something like that. Yes, I get that it's really like it's out there.
Of course,
but
of
in
course.
that scenario, do you still agree with that? That
Because I'm extremist, yes, but this is how it plays out for me. You get them all to sign up. We don't deliver it to you. You have to come and collect it.
then they're gonna start shooting
Let
up
me finish. Let me
schools.
finish. And when we get there, we bun you, bro. You crazy, bro? What the fuck are you talking about here, bro? Have you not watched How to Catch a Predator? What's going on here? I set you up. This is called entrapment, but the right reason. You sign up, you buy your dough,
no delivery.
but you have to come and pick it out yourself. This is a full service. You come and collect your dough. As you come, you blow out your brains, bro.
Hey.
Yeah, bro. What do you mean?
I'm not sure if there was that's the right time during this
I
conversation.
understand what you're saying.
Hey, stop. I bagged it, bro. Foles is the killer.
I need a safe space.
Because he's the only one that keeps bringing the shot. Bro,
Foles in the back with a sniper.
bro. If Foles don't nut, bro.
Hey.
Wait, Foles. It's like,
No. Let the record show I've been nutting regularly. I'm nutting Vans.
So everyone's safe.
I'm nutting. Yeah. You know, hey, listen. Let the voice. We said it on there before. If you saw me, unsee me. Yeah. I'm with my babes in it. So relax in it. Man's nutting regular, bro. Let's have the statement like they're correct in it. Love you, babes in it. What's going on?
Claim her, bro.
Come on, man.
Claim her.
Give love a chance, innit?
I want to go home.
this has been the wildest.
Don't let that be the Foles is here podding for his life because he ain't nothing. No.
That's not my bro. That's not your brand, bro.
Yeah, that's not my brand.
Your portion of
My brand is nothing.
Close your patience on the cup.
Yeah, not forever.
Hey, come on.
That's it.
So music.
Wait, no. Sorry.
Hey, don't fucking segue like
Do you remember like when the women on the timeline were getting upset because the Donnies were like, oh yeah, maybe the sex robot is the way forward.
Yeah, because they're good women. And so, will the robot pray for you?
Yeah.
That was mad. Cause I remember when
with the robot computer off.
When the girls were talking about the rose, they were like, "Oh, we don't need you niggas no more." But I can't get the Booty Blaster 5000.
But
the before, when did it go up?
8,000.
3,000 with the Gorilla Grip and extra squash.
Yeah. It's got like it's got the button where like.
Guess where? You press it.
Yeah.
Do we not? Okay,
Wait,
cool. Imagine coming to your boy's yard, and he's there fucking the Booty Master.
Why would he be
crazy?
fucking
Bro, if I know, bro, what with the?
I've got a crazy example, bro. Come on, I'm being silly here, bro. You catch but how would you catch him in the act, innit?
How?
What? So like all of a sudden the door's just open. Like he wasn't expecting my visit.
He's
like
doing the moment.
my man's going ham on the torso.
Kinks. Maybe he wanted to get caught.
Yeah.
Is that a kink as well?
Have you had a suicide wanks?
Yeah.
What?
See?
What does that mean?
Wank, what is, so basically if you live with people, what you do, you call them forever they are and you have to nut before they get to you.
Are men not scary like this?
No, it said people. Then put
it's not just men.
Gender or sex, they said people.
Chrissy.
Yeah.
And you know men are creative like that as well.
I said what I said, men are crazy.
I said.
That's a
Suicide wank. But
and you get off on getting caught.
That can't run.
Or the thrill.
that's also
My house is small.
But when you do the guy was getting caught the other time.
Huh?
I swear it was last week or the other week, and Van just kept getting caught doing some
Getting caught doing what?
Getting caught doing what?
getting almost caught doing something.
Are you referring to when like leaving the yard with a young lady and that? You might be. You told that story before. Where, like, his mum caught him in the morning, leaving with a babe. Innit?
Yeah, not in the act when I was
That's pretty.
smuggling them out.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out.
No, not even that. What was the story of someone was in the front room on the floor?
Oh yeah, they weren't doing the.
You were cheating in the front room. You brave man.
You know what? That's Haich doesn't hear, but he listens.
That was a year.
Yeah, that was him. You got caught in the front room.
You brave man.
Yeah.
That was suicide, nigga.
Happens, man.
Man was like trying to pay rent, you know.
It was.
How are you guessing you're shagging in the front room? You're insane.
So mad.
Chrissy, man went to someone's house. He doesn't pay rent there. He's not paying water bill, gas, electric, sky.
That's just
Man is
cheating with
shagging in the front room. Oh my
Bro, it's where I was taken, bro. It's where I was. It was where I was taken. Okay. Wait, hang on.
Man,
Did I reveal this on the pod? Was this like on the mic?
He said this on the pod,
Oh,
bro.
right.
Draw you out, bro.
Yeah,
I was
it's not me.
I mean,
It happens, bro.
Yeah.
it happens,
I've never
innit?
done that because I'm not that brave.
Nah, but the thing is that like the parent.
What are you talking
bro,
about?
In her room, and no parents were there.
Yeah, same thing. I was in the front room. No
And they
parents
wanted
were
to be
there. I
there.
woke up, parent.
Man's got the me out in front of the mum and said, I can see why you like it.
Yeah, she understood. She understood.
But back to what you're saying about suicide. The reason why I think that suicide wank thing is brazy is because let's say the person gets there now and you haven't finished. That's indecent exposure to like that's crazy.
But
bro.
that's the whole point.
They
Like,
just go
and I feel like
run
them
under the
getting caught is
duvet
like,
quickly.
oh my god, you caught me, and that would help them not.
What
It's meant.
demographic Like, is this prevalent in?
Brother, I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Do you know what it is? Yeah, I don't think that it's even stuck to a particular race, bro.
Yeah,
It's not.
Because you know what it is? Black people are more secret.
Have you?
What? About what?
I said, was that necessary?
Was that? Oh no, I hear you. I hear you. I hear
I said
you.
a lot
like,
of shit.
We
The thing
we
is,
do
you
we
get
do
me?
we like
We
we
are
are
more
Caucasian
secretive.
straight away, but like everybody's got the capability to move nuts, bro. Like can do a madness.
Brother.
Great play on words.
And black people have more shame, so they have to hide it deeper.
Yes.
Underground.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm nothing under the bed, you know. That's crazy. The boogeyman's really under there, boy, doing a
Man
madness.
said it's me and the boogeyman tonight.
What is going
Oh
on?
my god.
What is going
And
on?
shout out to Murad Merali for giving us content.
Are we like immature?
Yes.
Nah, yeah.
Nah, I feel like
Nah,
this
we are.
But
conversation.
there is space for that. You know why? Because we pay to be here. We can do what we want.
Absolutely,
Plus,
absolutely.
life is too serious. We see what's going on outside.
Oh, mate.
Fam,
Yes.
let's
Everyone,
talk about
look,
wanking.
they're trying to
Fuck it
escape.
up.
We're trying to escape too. This is my kink.
Do you know what though? Like, serious question to you guys, yeah.
Oh shit, go on.
Have your kinks become more broad as you've grown up,
Yes.
as you've gotten older?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, as in, like, have you looked down on something before,
Yes.
like years back, and then now
Sucking
you're
dick.
here?
Okay, that's fair.
So
Explain your reasoning.
Because before, like,
I used to be
dick.
scared of the dick, and now
Hey,
I throw
hey,
lips
hey,
to
hey,
the
this
shit.
shit.
those are lyrics that only the babes recite, bro.
My bad.
What's going on here, bro?
I love hip hop.
Fair enough.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Fair enough.
But I'm just gonna say to you, if that comes in at karaoke, I'm passing the mic.
You're very interested in what I have to say.
I am.
Chrissy, hive.
I've never seen you this far from the mic. You said you ain't scared
do you know
anymore.
what
Get close to that mic.
Well,
I like that song.
before, just like Rellik was saying, like, you would never say that you suck dick. Even what I found even wilder, yeah, like, to me, sucking balls was even worse because like balls are under the dick, so you're just like you're going even lower.
You're under bondage.
Like, what kind of sickness is that?
I didn't know who was gonna get it.
You know what? I like having this
That was my
conversation. I'm
logic.
learning so much about my mates.
Do you know what though?
That was my logic.
I hear it.
Sorry.
Yeah, if it makes sense, it makes sense, innit?
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
what?
because like as they go lower, they know where the neighbor is.
Yeah.
You know who the neighbor
And
is.
you might not want to knock for him because that's crazy.
Yeah.
Wait, what? I don't think that we're talking about the same thing.
Oh, so you've not gone further than the balls?
The neighbour.
The neighbour. After the you got shaft, you got balls, and after that,
Gooch.
yeah.
And then yeah, you get to the gooch is the
And we
hallway.
ain't talking.
Sorry.
we ain't-
The gooch is the hallway.
Wait,
Yeah, the gooch
start knocking on the door.
hallway to another land.
Yeah, till you knock
no,
next
I'm
door.
good. I'm
And if
good.
you ask some people, that's the promised land. I don't know, but
Yeah, the man,
apparently-
I can't lie, the man has told me this a Mazlin.
and that might be
Gooch?
part on the.
No.
Oh, the next door neighbor.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
They said it's a different world still.
Yeah, I have heard that.
That's
from-
Aladdin.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah. But the women's know what we feel like when, we're within that region of their body parts. The neighbours nearby.
Sure.
Probably even closer.
No, much closer.
No, Vans.
Yeah.
Much closer.
Even closer, boy.
The
Yeah.
hallway is much
You come home drunk from a night out and you forget yourself, you man.
Just slip down.
Studio apartment.
With the slanted roof.
Yeah. And no ventilation in the crib.
you know the hotel that have the door that's connected to the next door? Like, oh, my bad, sorry. They need to come in here.
Room 112.
My bad. I thought it was a closet.
Oh, mate. You guys, man. You guys.
Yeah, no, things change as you get older, and like I think even through having a podcast and having more like conversations, being open about your sexual experiences, like going on like Georgette's podcast and stuff. Just to shout out to her. You start realizing,
Georgette.
maybe man is actually a lot more vanilla than I'd like to think. Because the stuff you consider freaky, you're amongst the freaks now. You're like, bro,
Yeah,
I'm
you're
not
like, oh,
even.
what?
Yeah.
comparable.
When you're around the freaks, you know how vanilla you are.
Yeah.
Brother,
Yeah.
And if there's nothing wrong if you want to be vanilla, bro. Like
nothing wrong.
if you're safe and happy in that space, then cool.
100%.
Because like
Vanilla's the best ice cream flavor.
Is it though?
It's not.
It is. What?
What? What is
Like
the best ice cream
out
flavor?
of like the standard ones.
No, bro.
Not all that- not-
flavors and that's it.
Not the hybrid thing.
Nah, so you
Not
know,
the-
yeah, but
what you
like
call it,
you
whatever it's called.
lot are bringing in the Haagen-Dazs and that. But when you go to the ice cream van, you get vanilla, chocolate,
And a lot of those are vanilla based.
fucking
Around they're all vanilla
strawberry.
based. Vanilla Haagen-Dazs you can't miss.
But it's not better than
Then what? Cookies and cream.
nah, man.
That's still vanilla based.
How do you pronounce pralines?
Pralines. Stop it. Stop
Pralines.
it.
That's so annoying. That's so annoying, man.
Pralines. The pralines.
Praline.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. I hear
Well,
you still.
what I was saying is you get older and I think actually just having honest conversations with people as well.
Yeah.
You know, when you're just like, what, swear out, what, fucking, what, you know,
You don't do this or you don't do that.
When you get more comfortable. Like,
I don't,
with your
Yeah.
body
like,
as
but
well.
I'm not sure. Like, are you speaking like when you're having conversations with your girls, or you're just people that you're sexually active with?
both.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I'm not sure if the man them have these type of conversations like that.
Now I've got an alternative friend group. Them man there will tell you madness.
It's an
Oh my
alternative
God. Actually,
friendship
no,
group.
No, I do have conversations with a man like this though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of my friends are on absolute fuckery.
Skullduggery.
Absolute scumduggery.
And you're like, when did you realize that you like this?
I don't want to realize. I feel like there's some things that you shouldn't. I feel like there's something you shouldn't unlock in your brain.
But the thing is, what if you like it?
That's the problem. Like there's something you shouldn't unlock in your brain.
I
Things should stay
agree.
closed.
I agree.
Which is just be
You
fantasy.
might be a foot nigga. You don't know.
Hey.
I'm just saying. You don't know.
true.
You
It's
might see
true.
the right arch on the foot and think, ooh. And then now you like feet.
Is feet that mad though?
Why
Not
did you
anymore,
shout
but
it
that's
like
the thing.
that, bro?
He's not even on the mic. We're on the mic.
That's the thing.
Nah, he
Back
said
in the
it
day,
angrily.
Feet was a mazzoline.
Yeah.
Now it's like, okay, cool. Like,
What would you mean?
as in like, man will suck a toe.
Okay.
That's light, man. Come on, light, man.
But that's the start of the road, my brother.
No, but you're
What,
not
then
like
you start like
deep-throating
going
the
into
foot.
the...
That's the first turn, you know what I'm saying?
Where's
Then
she
it's
flat-footed and that?
Okay, now you're trying to eat her whole foot. Now her foot's on your dick, and now the foot's other places. This is the dangerous
hang on.
slippery slope,
How hungry are you to be wanting to eat?
brother. Have you not
Her
seen
whole
another hood?
foot.
Have you not seen another hood? What did mama do with the ketchup? Oh what? Here, babes. Babes. Come on, man.
Yeah, and I also
And
watched...
you gotta look that way when you're doing that.
And I've also watched Don't Be a Menace.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow,
where
Don't Be a Menace.
he's putting like the Tabasco on her foot,
Yeah.
on her
See?
toe,
And
and,
the foot-
he's
see?
yamming the
Finish.
toenail, and then he ends up like choking on her
See, all
toenail.
of that. It's just dangerous. It's a slippery slope, and it all starts with a kiss of a foot. That's door one.
And it was as well, I think also some of it is like, as we're having these chats more, social media, there's almost that element of like keeping up a little bit. So it's like, if you don't do X, Y, and Z, you could lose your gal, you could lose your man, or
Yeah.
like, we need to spice things up, and that might also be quite a real
Yes.
thing. Like, you're with someone for a long time period, you don't want things to get stale, things to get boring, and as you get more comfortable, you start having a proper chat with someone, and you're like, there's an element of sex that I'm not enjoying, but if you did this with me or to me, I would be able to get to place, like, you're gonna see the real me, innit?
Yeah.
That takes a lot of maturity. You will see the real
Have
me.
you ever unlocked a babes? It's scary.
How do you?
I don't wanna
how do
unlock
you
a babes, you
unlock
know.
a babes
It's,
a little
bro,
bit?
you don't. It's scary. I haven't
Yeah.
got the stamina. I'll be very real.
You know, it's a big platform, bro. If you want to promote yourself, you got.
I'm not. I'm being honest.
I don't have the capacity.
I don't have to.
Relic told me the other day that
What we doing? What we doing? Wait. What we doing? Wait, what we doing?
This why the man don't share. Man start using man for content.
What are we doing?
you've also tweeted this, so it's out there.
All right, fuck it. Go on.
Yeah, pull up the screenshot, man.
He just said like, you know, he's just off the women's them for the minute.
Yeah, I can't lie. Not like that. Not on a Doja Cat thing. But yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you're abstaining. You need to.
Yeah, I'm
Oh, you're
on retention.
You're on. Oh, semen. Oh, you're on.
Yeah.
You Kevin Gates thing.
I'm seeing retention. I'm not over there right now. I'm
Right,
not
then
good.
can I ask you a serious question here?
Yes.
So, with that, does that mean that you're not like,
No, I was trying shit. I'm not seeing retention. I'll bash.
okay,
But I'm just not. Yeah, I'm very much not trying to move to girls right now.
Okay, whilst we're in the serious element and like the level's gone down in the room, yeah, because everyone's got super serious with that eye. Like everyone's
like, where's this going?
everyone's like probably locked in with their eyes and that. Yeah. So I need to simmer down. Let me. Woosa, yeah.
Woosa.
What's brought that on?
Oh, brother. Women are not good people. We know that already.
Okay, cool. Let's load up the agenda.
Let's leave it. The women are not good people. Leave it at that. I was like, there's
You got your heart broken.
there's like 12 good women left in London.
Or is Chrissy in the group?
I don't know. I don't know her enough. But you
I
know,
am.
she's not a good woman every week, so I don't know.
That's
You really
propaganda, though,
believe
innit?
him?
That's propaganda because we're haters. I want to make sure she gets the right
Yeah,
dude,
man.
innit? So,
But yeah, some
Okay,
fuckery
fair.
happened to me. Oh my god.
okay.
All right, so set the scene. Yeah, you said that you were at No Signal, Jamaican Independence the other day. Sizzler comes on. No way. What are you saying? Like, you singing it at the top of your lungs, or is it quiet now in the rave?
As someone who wants to work for BBC One Extra one day, I wouldn't be answering this question.
And shout out to them for celebrating 20
Yeah.
years.
20 years of One Extra. Perfect segue.
Oh,
Yeah. Big up One Extra for what it's done.
100%.
Yeah, no, staple in the community, man.
It's
And
birthed a lot. And it's a lot of people are going over there and they're living out their dreams there as well. So
bro, you don't get it twisted. A lot of people that started doing podcasts had ambitions of being on radio and that radio
100%.
station specifically. So
yeah, and it was something that was needed, man. If you think about like their legacy when it started 20 years ago and to where it is now, and like everything that's happened from it in between, it's like it's helped a lot of our homegrown artists as well.
100%.
When they started to do the live lounges, they need to bring that back, by the way. Fuse ODG killed it. I ain't heard of live lounge since.
That's for the COVID though, innit? They wasn't allowed.
Yeah, but you know, it's time.
let him load the agenda, man.
Sorry, my bad,
It's
my
time.
bad, my bad.
It's time. You know, a few people that are friends of the show.
Remy Bergs is on there.
Remy Bergs. You know, Nadia J. Who else?
She had a really good chat with Daniel Kaluuya the other day as well, which I really enjoyed. I've seen clips of that, so that was good. Big ups to her.
Yeah, man. And
We've
like
had Ace on here, and he's been a staple
yes,
for many years.
absolutely. And you know, a couple of our MCs like were just shelling. Like constantly, they'll just go to the BBC One Extra studios and just
rap.
like
Random.
Gets will be in
Gets,
there
Wretch,
like
Chip.
Wretch Chip.
We can say my
Bro.
man's name. I know he's going to be done out here, and they're going to end up finishing him.
Say
but
Voldemort.
Westwood, bro. That was a big deal,
Westwood.
Yeah.
Obviously Sloth
Yeah.
bro. Yeah.
doing Fire in a Booth.
Yeah.
Another
Legendary.
iconic
Yeah.
thing, you know, where we got some legendary verses, like iconic verses that we can go back to and be like,
Yeah.
this is a moment in time, and One Extra did that. Do you know what I mean? So salute to them. Is Rampage there?
Yeah.
Rampage are there, and you know what they've been doing for
For a long
for
time,
years
yeah.
on end. So
Kenny's there.
Yeah,
Kenny's
man.
Up there, Shelly doing his thing.
yeah, so
Yeah, large up One Extra, man.
large up One Extra, man. 20 years, here's to 20 more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
God willing, man. We need to see it, man. We need.
I just hope that it's run by the right people in, you know, as it keeps going, because there's been a bit of
Yeah, look at the two iconic guys we named, and it's kind of showing that those two were the face of black music, and they're in black.
yeah,
It's just facts, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, it is.
That's a crying
It is,
shame.
it is.
We got one white guy for many years, and we just replaced him with his younger, fatter brother. Like, that's crazy, bro.
Jesus Christ.
Facts, bro.
yeah. Well, now they're both no longer there, so
Yeah, so yeah, let's get someone else. But also talking about radio, looks like the Breakfast Club is over. Possibly.
Well,
It's not.
when
That was a leading question.
yeah, Angela Yee tweeted, looks like
She said the Breakfast Club is over, as you know.
yeah, it's over as you know it.
And everyone was
Meaning-
super gassed, like, yes,
Yeah.
finally, it's done out here. And all they did the next day was say, yeah, she's
He's
leaving.
leaving.
Yeah, she's going.
She's getting her own slot and doing other stuff, but
Yeah.
we're still going to be here, and we'll probably have a new host on there as well, innit? So,
What do you think of that news?
amazing news. It's been time for it to get out there.
I mean,
Some of the worst questions in the history of questions, bro. You know?
yeah, I think that dynamic. I think if Breakfast Club was to go, I haven't watched Breakfast Club in such a long time, but you can't knock what it's done.
Nice.
And their whole formation, it was like, all right, cool. Other radio stations were looking to create that dynamic, as well as podcasters as well. And you know, people were saying, oh yeah, we need a UK Breakfast Club, and
UK Charlemagne.
yeah, we need a UK.
Could
Like,
never happen.
you know, they had real
Can't even
iconic
tell man about
moments.
their girl if it's right, man wanted to punch you up
Bro,
and UK Charlemagne.
Yes, you can't.
That's
You
crazy,
can never
bro.
have a UK got.
Yeah.
Man, they get dipped so quickly.
Yeah, so I mean, I enjoyed
They had iconic moments.
Breakfast Club for
Bro,
many
they've
years.
been a staple in hip hop culture for 12 years.
Bro, they're in the radio hip hop radio Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
they've done their numbers, and I said what I said in jest. I do generally feel like that, because I feel like she, maybe for the radio show throughout the day, she has a pivotal place. But when they had the interviews, obviously for a long time, Charlemagne kind of put on his back. He was the antagonist. He's the person that people either going to battle, or person that people trying to dodge for the difficult questions. She kind of like played either the role of like getting on him a little bit, or asking them more like sexual questions. Why I'm happy for us, because before they all started, so obviously DJ Envy was like a staple in mixtape culture. It's like kind of DJ Clues, Young Buck, whatever. She was coming from like Sirius XM, so she was kind of with like an AMAC somewhere else. He was obviously when doing the Psychic, but he'd been fired and stuff. He was the kind of unknown entity.
Who's that, Charlemagne?
Yeah,
because he's not from New York, number one.
So they were more known. So it must be brazy to at some point kind of sideline who you are a little bit, where like I'm an AMAC somewhere and I go somewhere else, I've got to play a role as a team, and listen, it fucking worked out for you, but I might want to get back to that, because she's got her own podcast lip service where she's the AMAC, she's running the show, so she might want that. It could be a money thing, maybe she's like, you know what, I'm not getting rewarded enough, I need something for me. And everyone kind of knows, like, yo, like I watched them enough throughout lockdown and was seeing the issues. Now some of that could be technical because they were in separate locations doing the split screen thing, but there was a lot of times I was watching, if anyone's watched Breakfast Club throughout lockdown, where like she was standing on Charlemagne's questions and vice, and they're cutting each other off, because now I'm getting my voice bigger out there as well. It's not just you that's asking the serious questions. Everyone's kind of battling for questions, isn't it? So imagine we have someone in here, everyone knows me to maybe be the one, maybe try and lead conversation, but like Van's asking questions, I'm stepping all over his questions. It's got to flow. At the end of the day, there might be times where I'm going to talk loads, and for some people I'm going to shut up. and it might make for a better conversation. Everyone's got to play their part in it, but when it starts now maybe affecting the actual product to someone like who's all the way over here in the UK, I feel like I can see it, then maybe it's time to kind of shake things up a little bit. Yeah,
and she did say something about like, you know, she's been wanting her own show for a while, just based off the iHeart you know, syndication and stuff. So I think at the time they were like, we don't have that for you, but then the opportunity came again where they approached her and was like, hey man, like, you know, we know that you came to us wanting a show and it couldn't happen at the time, but now we are here. So, you know, good luck to her, man. Like, you know, man, she's been a part of history, regardless of what people say. She was there, innit? So she was there. Bro, she was a part of it. I also sensed a little bit because she started having like solo stuff. So like, she's got the interview August Alsina, and she kind of broke the news about the Jada thing. He came in, like he went to go and see her, and that might based off her relationships. The guy that killed King Von, his brethren, that they were making it difficult for outside, like blackballing him. I don't know if you've seen the interview, she's in the back of the car with him. So these small little things, I'm like, okay, so you're trying to step out and do like the solo interview thing, innit? So like, Charlemagne had his like, I feel like after the whole Gucci thing, it was collapsed. Yeah, it was the fact he went and sat down with Gucci by himself. So after that and was where Kiki Kian. That's where the problem. Because he said Envy's a pussy. He said Envy's a pussy. He's saying about how Angela lied on his dick and those other stuff. And then he was justified to be upset because there's a bit of that. People forget that when Yo Gotti was on there, he was, because Yo Gotti used to date Keisha K, his wife, innit? Right. And they were kind of leaning on that. And I think she brought it up as well in another segment where they're kind of talking down her a little bit. So like, you can imagine as a man, you go home, your wife's saying it's either them or me, bro. Like, go out there and rise it. Whether she said that directly or not, you kind of feel like responsibility in the man. So maybe that's part of the reason why he was so. And Charlemagne looked like he was just tied to the gig. Like, I'm gonna go and get this moment myself. Like, if I got opportunity to talk to Gucci, man, I'm gonna go and talk to him, innit? Yeah. Them were like, no, we're not doing that, and that can cause a rift, innit? 100%. Yeah, absolutely, man. But yeah, we got some iconic moments. The Ray J phone call in, amazing, when he was beefing Fab. That was like, that's what took them to the next level. Yeah, they were gonna cancel their show at that point. They got the viral. They were dying. Yeah, and then that happened, and then I got an indoor pool, outdoor pool, indoor jacuzzi, outdoor 10 Rolls Royces outside. I'm with the money team right now. I suck that. We got the booty goons, bro. I listened to the unedited bit of that, and I can't even repeat the words on it. It's it's crazy. Booty goons. That's crazy. Like niggas. Yeah. Have you not heard it? Yeah. It's crazy. Like, the fact he said that, and you know, it's so funny hearing them. Like, they're trying to go like, oh, Ray J, chill, but it's more like Ray J, go. Yeah. They were saying chill, but don't chill. Because he's giving them a moment. He must have been off. He was drunk. No, that's not just alcohol. Nah, that's not. Yeah. Did he said he saw him in the same outfit for like 2 days straight? He was up all like
Who's in his in his infamous red hoodie in it.
Yeah, playing One Wish in Floyd Mayweather's living room.
That's how it started because they were clowning him saying, "Oh, you're playing doing a concert in Floyd's living room."
Yeah,
That's funny.
Yeah, that's how it started. So he was playing the piano. What was that show before a fight?
All Access.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, the 24/7 thing.
Like
And
Celebrity Deathmatch.
No.
So like,
so old school, man.
so for like boxers, when they had a fight, there was like a show on Sky Sports, I think, that it gave you like all access to
Floyd's money in the.
So basically, there was like cameras everywhere, surrounding Floyd's camp, his house, where he trains and whatnot. And there was a clip of Ray J in Floyd's living room playing the piano, singing One Wish. And then I think this is when Fab was like active on Twitter. And he was just a bust joke. He'd clown everyone.
Okay.
Like
and then obviously Ray J caught wind of it and then saw him at the fight, right? And then that's where the whole kerfuffle kicked off. And
Did
then
they actually fight though?
Yeah, apparently.
According to Fabulous, according to Ray J, I sucked that.
I sucked that nigga in the face.
According to Fabulous, he like hooded him and that, and just wanted to chill out in it.
Yeah.
So
yeah, he was like, listen, if you really want to take it there, we can go there.
Yeah.
Okay. Just in a more relaxed way, innit?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Iconic. They had loads of moments, man. Charlamagne put that show on his back for a long time.
Wait,
That's why I'm like,
100%.
as much as that, this is great for Angelique, she might go over there. We might realize why she doesn't need to have a show by herself. Like,
listen, if the Breakfast Club ended today, they've done what they need to do.
they're all gonna be fine, bro. They're gonna be fine. They're gonna be fine.
Um,
People got business owners now, other interests and
man.
stuff. And
What
like,
happened?
Yeah, Envy's good.
Come to an end.
Charlamagne has the Black Effect thing with iHeart, like a deal with that. And it's
He does
Yeah.
TV.
Books.
They'll be fine.
Yeah, he's
What
got
does he
brilliant
do with
idiots.
that,
DJ Envy's out selling houses with Big Pun. He'll be fine,
Talking
bro.
about how he
Andrew
don't make his
Schultz.
wife come, all this other stuff.
Brilliant idiot.
Oh, was that a completely different podcast?
That's a podcast with him and
Charlamagne's
Charlamagne.
podcast with
Fine, I
Andrew
see.
Schultz.
I
You see
don't
the
like
thing
that
that came out about Amelia?
No. Yes.
Was that even on Brilliant Idiots?
I don't think it was
I
Brilliant
saw the
Idiots.
clip.
He was
I
like
actually know what you're
KSI
talking
on
about. Yeah.
Flagrant.
Yeah, Flake, that's the other podcast.
What was the thing?
with
So yeah, give
I've
people the
never
context.
argued. I never agreed with that man in my life.
Who, Andrew Schultz?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was.
What up until that moment?
Yeah, because he's not attractive enough to talk the way he does.
Okay.
Do you know how many ugly people have opinions? You think that's going to stop us? We outside.
We outside.
I'm gonna talk my shit and you're gonna come my face. Now what?
Yeah. We outside.
Irks my spirit.
But
Yeah, so give the context, go on.
podcast. So KSI was on Flagrant podcast with Andrew Schultz and
Akash Singh and all the other guys.
yeah, and he was talking about what's that girl that brings black people to chicken shops, and it's like you just know how really problematic it is. And then KSI was like, oh shit, I didn't even clock it like that.
But didn't she
obviously
actually
KSI.
bite
She's
the
like, he was
idea
like, what's
from
going on in Europe?
The chicken shop connoisseur.
This is the
guy?
problem. This is what I want us to do, yeah? I like this. Timestamps this.
I don't know how to do that.
No, I'm saying for our listeners, innit?
Okay.
Everyone be careful of just regurgitating stuff to see online that people spit as absolute truths. This is not me here defending the white woman, but I like facts, innit?
Yeah.
Go on.
She started before Donnie.
Oh, did she?
The concept of the shows are absolutely different. He has
Okay.
at one or two points had interviews, but his thing is a chicken review show.
Fine.
She doesn't review chicken.
No.
She interviews people.
In
People
the
just
chicken
got
shop.
wheeling out chicken connoisseur.
They just bring him out because he's black.
Like if just because he's you also the stereotype, he's black, he does chicken. She must have ripped it from him.
Yeah.
Like no, that's not what happened, innit?
Yeah.
Like that's just not what happened. He
Is that what people's gripes are?
people started wheeling him out, going like, oh, if you would support anybody, you should support him. These times you stole the idea off him. No, the shows are different. He has at points had artists on and had conversations, but the premise of his show is I go to chicken shops and I review the chicken there.
How old is that Donnie anyway?
54, but that's
Jesus Christ.
yeah.
Fair enough.
And even some of the reasons why, obviously, like this is just us here. Some of the reasons why he might not be where she isn't just down to like, oh, because we're giving a white girl a chance. Some of those things are self-inflicted, innit?
Bro, the show's dead.
There were big gaps with.
No, it's dead.
Okay, sorry.
No, it's respectfully to my man.
You can't say respectfully.
No, of course you can. I can say what I want. After, like, it was cool for a while. It'd be great for TikTok. If he did that for TikTok and condensed it to a minute, he'd be fine. But like, I don't care about your crepes. I don't care about the band of it. I don't care about your ties. It just wasn't.
But
It
are
wasn't
we?
great.
Is hurting great?
It's not either. It's not that great either.
I don't think we're her target audience.
think
I
that's
mean,
what
I've watched a few of her shit, and
She
I'm
is
like,
funny.
I want to know why like all of these niggas are running there.
She is
numbers,
a
bro. It's
platform,
numbers.
massive platform.
We just remember as well. This we do have to call Billy as like whether you're a content creator, whether you're an artist, whatever. But a lot of these people, it's like PR brands and that, and those publicists, all those people, they're dominated. It's white people they're dominated by, so they're gonna go. That's the place to go to.
When I saw her in
Heady One's video. Princess Cut.
That's the one. I was just like,
she was in Princess Cut.
It's a clout thing though. You get a famous face in there, and like people. I would like people to take more responsibility, but we just got to remember, it's like the higher you go up, the whiter it gets, and we just got to be honest. Like some people see whiteness as success. I've got to the mainstream, and that's one thing to also be frank about. Like maybe we're over egging our importance to look maybe as a viewer, as a consumer. Part of the reason why she's got that big, maybe at the start, was because she was interviewing grime artists and people closer to us. But as she's got bigger, her audience has got bigger. 12 million views on videos like Jack Harlow. It's not just us
Drake
watching
is
that.
like messaging.
Drake will go and do an interview with her.
See everyone talk about her show. She is not stopping that show until she has her Drake chicken shop day. Then she'll stop it after that. But until she gets that thing, she ain't stopping.
Bro, she had Burn on the other day. She had Kiki Palmer the other day.
The whole
Kiki Palmer having
confused me.
She had Burner with a collaboration with Morley's.
Yeah.
On chicken shop day. She's laughing, bro.
Where's wasn't Summer Walker on there on my budget?
She was.
Yeah.
She had a good joke on this still. No, I didn't say I won't say, but someone came across in that little clip. She came across really nice. That's like that's the most personality I've seen from in a little while. Like she spoke quite a little bit.
Because they're both awkward, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's kind of they bounce off each
other. And people say, and I have agreed at times that if a black girl had that show, it wouldn't work. Of course it wouldn't work, because the reason why her thing bangs, unfortunately, is because it's the juxtaposition of having this quirky middle class white girl, kind of awkward in this chicken shop with people from the ends type of thing, innit? That's where the problematic thing comes from, innit? You know. Now, do we need to have a conversation about supporting our stuff a bit more? Yes, but also understanding that like we need more people in those key decision making spaces. Yeah. Like Kiki Palmer, you're a massive star. You can kind of do what you want, but it's very easy. Like Girls Living, Receipts podcast. There's places you can go to, innit? And the conversation was even short anyway, because it wasn't doing much, innit? Like you've got this big film, Nope. Daniel Clues from over here. You're promoting. I don't know the last time she was over here moving and shaking like that, but like come and see those people as well. Not saying she didn't do like what's my man that sat down with his dad 14. I think he now does content. He's a host and does interviews, isn't it?
I don't know, man.
I think it's Eman Kellum. I think the kid's name is.
Okay.
He does stuff now, innit? That guy that went viral with his dad was about the girl being
pregnant.
Yeah. So they've had an interview. I know. There's one girl called Tayo, like did red carpet stuff. So black people have done stuff with her.
Doing stuff.
Victor Kunda as well, but like that space we can have like long format, an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. Go and see those people. I don't understand how that stuff doesn't happen. I don't know if people had conversation, they were turned down, or there was no approach. They can confirm that or not. But
you've mentioned this before, and Manny from the Classic Manny podcast.
Shout out Manny.
Shout out Manny. Did I do it right?
Oh, get out of it.
Sorry. He made a very valid point that people in the UK, we don't support our own as much as we should. So he was saying that people thought that he was being paid to just talk about how much he loves Bella and loves her music. It's no, I just enjoy her music, but I feel like over here we don't give that same, you know?
There's a lot of people that talk and do not put the money where they would like to see spaces being elevated. And this is where we're at. And a lot of these people that are being placed in certain positions, it may come across as hate because, do you know what I'm saying? Like,
sounds like hate to me.
It sounds like hate to me, but honestly, like, there's a lot of shit that are that's meaty out there. It's just not good.
Yeah, and becomes a circle jerk of media in this way. It's like, okay, you're popular, you're a face.
But everyone runs to whatever the numbers, the numbers are at. That's why I like switch off.
Yeah,
when that is everyone's rebuttal.
Yeah, but be frank, if you was on the other end and you was representing talent, would you not send them to some of those places?
It's probably why I'm not.
Fair.
Do you know what I'm saying? Because I don't agree with that model.
Yeah.
Because it's not necessarily where the good shit is at. But
because hey, man, like, Stormzy's a massive talent, one of the biggest artists here. Yeah, and I remember across the road, the last jukebox before this one, there's a group of, I think they went to Oxford Uni at the time. A podcast that was just based around that experience. I think he came and sat down with them for like half an hour. Everyone isn't going to go and do that, but I would love to see more of that at times. I can understand maybe Burna Boy's itinerary is brazy. You might not have time to spend 2 hours to sit down with off the cuff or someone, but
But did Storms do that because of his whole Mercury scholarship?
Of course, that's still probably strategic a little bit as well. But like the fact they got the opportunity.
Yeah, it's good
when
for
he
them,
when listen. Only thing last year bigger than me was Brexit, bro. I'm so BBC Breakfast. Like, I don't have to sit with you, lot. That's just a sad, unfortunate. It is what it is. Yeah. When he was in America doing all the interviews and people were upset that he didn't have the interviews in the UK, where I'm trying to go to, that's my level kind of now. And I think we also kind of have to work out these kinks a little bit where it's like, how are we going to figure this thing out? Because some people do have to kind of, if someone of note comes to sit with us now, Godwin will be a big deal and will help blow us up, innit? I remember, I think the first YouTube, when Halfcast said before Halfcast started their YouTube channel was JME. That blows you up. Then they go along the line, and I think they had that run that for a few weeks where it was like Giggs, Reggie Yates, Harvey, Captain Conan, and that. It blows you up, innit?
Fam, like you don't have to tell me. I know the metrics when I see it. Even with us, like, you know, we get someone that's prominent and retweets galore. Yes, can't wait. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, but then if it's just us, our listeners will be like, do you know how many people that hit me up and say, oh yeah, like when it's just three of you, like it's great, it's the best.
That's
But then it doesn't match up to whenever we post.
That's just because whoever you've got on, their fan base might be new to you.
Exactly.
So they're discovering you, and that's where they're.
And you've got, and those people also that maybe they don't listen. They listen, but dedicate everything. People that will say, "Oh, I love the episodes of you, Vans, Chrissy, Haich, or Vans."
It will be the same ones that will be screaming yes when we have a prominent guest. I know what I'm saying.
I hear you.
I can speak your mind, bro. For the record, it's Vans that's shooting at you, not me.
What you hope for?
It's not like a diss, because I understand how this thing works, and everyone's gonna go off a model that works. It's as simple as that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's only gonna change when like the people with prominence change it.
Yeah.
So my thing is like on our end, I just want us to exhaust all possibilities. So like, don't leave any food on the table.
Yeah.
So there's no complaints.
We're not gonna stop what we're doing.
No,
it's not me saying that. It's just me just observing what we're talking about.
Yeah.
But there is an element of like working smart alongside working hard on like just showing up. I think at this point isn't enough for what for a lot of us trying to do at this level. Showing up is one thing. That's almost the bare minimum. I don't think you even kind of get credit for that, because I'll speak specifically to us at this point. Tuesday's routine. Podcasts come out on Thursday. There's a lot more, and Haich looking dead in the eye because we've had this conversation. There's a lot more that goes into stuff, innit? And if it's just at that level, I don't think you can kind of complain. And when I'm saying it to us specifically, you can't complain because you ain't doing enough. And that's also part of the problem as well. People just go, people don't support. Some of the stuff's shit, bro. People are allowed to have that opinion. You put content out. No one asked me to become a podcaster. No one didn't ask for my opinion, bro. They didn't know me before. If you know me, it's because I've got a podcast or because I'm a wavy brother. I've got to throw that there, but that's ego, innit? If you know me, it's because of the podcast. You didn't beg me to do this, bro. So it's on me to exhaust all possibilities, and then we can say, you know what? I tried my best. It didn't work. But we were just going, oh yeah, people need support. Like, and also the problem when people are doing it for support's sake, it's not because it's not come from a genuine place. And like, I want that real love, that almost that fanatical stuff where it's like people rock with you. And that's when you can really like gauge, okay, cool, I'm doing something here, and then you can leverage your following, your brand, how big you are, and people, because people do look. If you're working for someone and you're looking after talent, and 5 emails come in, you're going, okay, cool, what are the metrics? At the end of the day, people are going to look at TikTok, Insta, okay, they've got this amount of following on YouTube. I'm going to go and check their engagement on social media. It needs to make sense for my artist, my person, because
time is money, bro.
Time is money, bro.
Yeah.
And also remember that person at that job, unfortunately, is also trying to cut through.
100%.
We also forget that as well. That person's got their targets and stuff to hit. So, you sent me over here, it won't worth my time. Now, of course, we need to find the balance between that numbers game and like cultural relevance.
Yes.
Kiki Palmer can do whatever she wants. But in my opinion,
she's great vibes.
Yeah, no, she's great vibes. But I would love to see those vibes. I would love to see her joke back and forth with Audrey. I think that'd be comedy gold. That's that for me is fucking a tapping, bro. How do you not do that, bro?
That's for, do the rich have an agent?
I'd assume so at this point. I'm sure, yeah.
That's for their agent.
But we don't. Well, I don't want to speak out of turn. We don't know if conversations have been had or not.
Let's see the receipts.
Yeah.
Oh no, they've got the reach already.
Yeah.
That's for whoever is representing them.
They had Lucky Day on recently, but their thing's proper, bro.
Yeah, they did time with Lucky Day. They've had Regina King on their show.
But my thing is, that's for their agent to say, oh, Nope's out, cool, grab Kiki, that'll be lit. That's not for them.
But also, whoever's looking after Kiki
to know them either.
No, but saying no, that's something that the talent themselves won't do that. But the people looking after them, you're coming into this space. I've seen it so many times, innit? Like we jokingly we reference like Westwood. premier hip hop artists will come into the UK and they just go and see him. Or like even artists now that are doing collabs, let me go and buck gigs. No. Get your foot to the ground and find out what's going on. Do some groundwork in it. And then you, of course, do that as well. Yeah. Because that person's deserving of that. That's their level now. But cover all extra bases, and then you'll really see, like when you see that now. I think even some of the younger drill guys, like Digga D, for example. Man's got songs in Money Bag Yo, and people are actually moving and shaking. It's not just, okay, cool, I'm gonna come here. Like, okay, if Drake had done as much as people might call him coach for all these things, the obvious thing would have done to come to the UK and done a song with Stormzy. That would have been the most obvious thing. Yeah. But look who he's worked with over the years.
See, but man called Drake corny for that. There's different reason for that. But man never called Drake.
No, I know.
But I never called Drake corny for that though. Because you'll see Drake in like...
People are going to chat shit, bro. We chat shit, bro.
But Drake, he does his research. Like Drake was in Toronto in 2007 watching Shocks and Stigs do Refugee on Southbits.
Watching Sneak Bowl.
You know what I'm saying? Like he does his research, and man, when he does that, man, he's corny, he's a beg.
I appreciate people that do their research, not just 100%. Like people that are in the forefront, but the people that are working for them behind the scenes that are knowing where they're the person that they represent, where they belong and where they should go, rather than in places where they shouldn't.
100%.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, from where I'm sitting, if I was unhappy, I would have stopped podding ages ago. Yeah. You have to fucking beg me to come here.
Hey, the realest nigga in my phone book, man.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, but you know, like it's a journey, and I believe in what we do, and I know that we have our listeners that, like, even if it's just 5 people, like, yo, Wagwan, where's the pod?
You'd pod for 5 people.
Huh?
You'd pod for 5 people.
Not at this point, you're crazy. In this international podcast,
but
50 plus countries, are you crazy?
But I'm just saying that. But these are people that like I speak to on a regular basis that would hit me up and say like, yo, maybe like someone that I have no real relationship with may, you know, DM me and be like,
well, go on.
Yeah. Where's the pod?
Like, DM Fols, bruv.
And the bad thing is, I didn't say DM Vans.
I'm gonna say DMH.
He's gonna ask, you trying to book studio? He's gonna turn it to business conversation. Everybody needs to eat, bro. But to take it off us because it wasn't a conversation specific to us.
Yeah.
To put everyone can give their opinion as so we can close on the Amelia thing. My thing is, I think we need to look after the back door more before worrying about everybody else, because you get cultural relevance by hanging around us. She was in a youth club. She had this idea. It worked. People went over there. Now people might have genuine reasons for going over there. I'm not saying be racist and don't do interviews with white people, but I just think maybe that conscious effort, especially if like you speak on those things, you act like that's what you're about. Cover those bases. If you're gonna bust that girl over there, bust the black babes as well.
I heard that.
Like, make a concerted effort. Of course, like you're entitled to like maybe not like certain content, but sometimes you just got to move and shake a little bit and be like, also highlight that person. Yo, you know, like not in a rude way. You got 50 followers, bro. I'm being dead serious. You have 100 plays, bro. I'm helping you here. Make the most out of this. 50,000 TikTok clips out of this. This has to be on Insta everywhere. This has to be on YouTube. Do the most out of this, and then I'll even sit here and be super free and answer all your questions.
Right.
There's nothing off the table. Like, give that person the opportunity, because it's not me being big-headed, but in this moment, I'm helping you. Yeah. And also, it kind of helps that person because on God forbid, artists have like peaks or whatever, innit?
Yeah.
That during that down period, that person ain't gonna forget what you did for them. And that might be a place you might be able to go to have. Because also, what it is with the media thing is, it's cookie cutters. You're not going to get no salacious questions. No one going to ask you about who you're dating, what happened on Shade Borough. Artists want to save space. They don't want to get grilled, bro.
Is Haich still chopping?
Yeah, like people ain't going to...
Not H.
H.
Oh,
my man left it open. He left it open.
Is this a reveal?
You know what I'm saying?
Wow,
you fucking the white woman?
In the chicken shop, that would be lit. I was like,
is that your kink beside the chicken?
I was like, rah, boy. H is chopping in the back of the chicken shop.
With 3 wings in his hand.
Yeah, you gonna see these roosters.
Yo.
Cool. Yeah, man. Large up Amelia in it. She's done her thing. She's here now. She's not going nowhere. So
you help Buster. So it is what it is, bro.
Yeah, get
sick of it.
Yeah, man. You have to like, she's.
And also, one thing. Just because the black women bring it up, I'm like, it's not hate, bro. It's not hate. Let's stop that nonsense. It's not hate, bro. People saying, they're hating, or you have this conversation all the time. I do want the conversation to stop.
Who's hating? Sorry.
They're presented as like the black women are hating, or they're bitter, or they're salty. They aren't. But after a while, talking only does so much, innit? Let's do the legwork, innit? Because a lot of the same people have platforms and stuff that they want, you know, and when they need support or they need assistance, it's kind of, you know.
Yeah, man, just go support Henry. There we go. And Hammer.
And Bisola, you know.
And Bisola, larger Bisola. All the black women. Simple as that.
Yeah. Yeah, shout outs to the
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Chrissy.
Chrissy Haich.
Exclusive Chrissy coming with a podcast.
Sorry?
What?
Huh?
I
You're coming with a
hear that.
podcast.
What's that?
One more time.
He said you're coming with a podcast.
Oh yeah, I'm leaving these man in the dirt.
Why are we in the dirt? Me and Vans are clean. We stay friends.
Maybe like Murad.
Yeah.
We back there.
Well, get rich and switch. I can't believe it.
Wow. Leaving us in the dirt.
Yeah.
No.
Why
You know
the
what that
dirt
man
for
said?
road?
Yeah, you know what that
That
man
was
said?
crazy. So what, are you slumming it with us right now?
Absolutely.
It is the ghetto for you.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking ghetto fabulous though, innit?
Nah, I'd never leave you guys. I feel very lucky that,
I didn't
like
believe-
Van
I didn't
said,
believe when she said
he
that.
allowed me
Yeah.
on his podcast.
The high pitchedness
so,
was...
you know.
Oh, Vans allowed you on his podcast.
Yeah.
When he said he was moving spicy, it was that week. There was a week they was moving spicy to each other.
I
The
know,
following
I
week,
remember. I
Vans
was
came in and
listening.
apologized.
I remember. It was a bit...
apologise.
The tension was brazy.
Yeah,
I don't know
I was
what
being bad
happened.
vibes, but
Yeah,
I don't
it
think it was.
it wasn't that
It,
crazy.
it weren't that day where I said.
but what it? No,
was it that day?
That what you apologized?
No, when I supposedly allowed her on a podcast.
No, I don't know if it's the same day. On the same day.
Okay, cool.
Well, what is with these two? Yeah, in the moment they won't care about like the audio experience or like dead air. So they just he would say something spicy to her. She just sit there and look at him dead in the face as if they're in each other's house. Like we're recording right now, bro. And then they get mad at me for talking all the time.
To be honest,
It happens.
I don't start anything, innit? I'm just calm.
All right, let's not do this, mate.
In front of company, Jesus, fuck me.
It's all right, Chris. It's all right, Chris. It's all right.
No, but more recently it's been Fols and Chrissy. I lie.
Yeah, spicy.
Slightly, small. Shots on. Yeah.
Pew pew pew.
Yeah,
Pow pow pow.
As a good woman,
Debatable.
I'm just gonna allow black men to do their thing. You know.
Thank you, man.
Go off, kings.
Should we talk about hierarchies and male friendships? That's high on the
You
agenda.
know, I had this question in my mind,
Come on,
and I actually
you
chose
lead the
to be
conversation, go on.
guided and not ask you guys.
No,
Ask
go-
it.
go on.
Fols is the leader.
No. Any man that tells you you're the leader, that nigga's running you. Yeah, he's the guy. I lie, man.
All right, so all jokes aside, yeah, let's be serious for a second. If you think back to probably be more relevant to when you were younger, without like putting all your business out there, was it an unspoken thing that there was definitely a guy in the group who was not necessarily the leader per se, but that's like everyone hits this person up like, yo, what's the plan?
Do you know what? And I'm fine with that. Get this other nigga to organize shit because it's not gonna be me. Yeah,
In life, you gotta work smart and not work hard,
bro.
I feel like in school-
And also, there was like a time period where within the friendship group, there was just one place that we used to go to hang out.
Yeah.
And it was another Donny's yard.
Yeah.
Yo, all you lot
Yeah.
aren't coming to my house
real.
this regular. I'm
good-
sorry.
My good Christian mum. Just because your mum is wayward and outside all the time.
Wait. How did we
He's not
get
wrong.
there?
He's not wrong. He's
Yeah,
definitely
certain man was smoking cigs with their mum. I lie, bro.
100%.
That's insane, bro.
100%.
Like people of colour.
Yeah.
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 Wow.
I told you, it's not just the Caucasians. This isn't a racist pod.
Yeah, for
Like,
real.
yeah,
like-
in school,
But the thing is,
whoever was the fastest got the most girls, and whoever got the most girls was probably the leader.
No, you're right. Popularity will play a part in it. So
Yeah.
the popular guy, that's where
It's
like,
true though, isn't it?
yeah.
Obviously, I was never fast. So it was
Obvious.
It was peak. 'Cause
nah, I'm finished.
it was peak.
And that came from a place of pain.
I'm finished.
Brother, you see sports day. Aye. That was an important day, you know.
Really, be honest. I know what your event was. Shot put.
Huh?
That was your event. Shot
Javelin,
put.
brother.
Javelin.
What are you crazy? Man, had the step. Whoosh. Are you crazy? But you see 100 meters on sports day. That's where the hierarchy could change. Man, they were training. Did all the stretches. And I did there watching, like, yeah, watch that man, innit? But I don't.
Yeah, I mean-
all jokes aside, there's no. As adults, there should not be a leader.
I'm gonna send
of
Vans the
friendship
clip in it.
group.
So
Well, a couple man are calling like
certain man
their
big
younger
bro,
friends big bro.
Big bro.
I feel very strongly about that.
What a big bro.
It's because guys,
I'll send it to your WhatsApp, man.
I feel like guys do that when like the guy has money specifically.
Yeah.
Just like, why are you like, man? It's
Have a
not everyone
bit
that
of
should be
shame,
called.
innit? Yeah.
like it's so smelly to me, but what do I know?
While I was trying to find him, I think my experience would have been, there were time periods maybe without even realising through popularity, like football, certain man you're around them.
Yeah.
Directly, no, I don't think there are truly any hierarchies in my friendship groups. If there were, for the example that we might play in a second, that Don actually isn't the leader.
I don't
That's-
ever do. So
Yeah, that's the person that's like, actually, there's better stress in that person. That Don that's organising football power league.
Yeah.
He's not a leader, bro.
No.
That nigga is
He's a
begging man for
receptionist.
£4 every week, bro, because man ain't sending money on time.
Yeah.
The money for football's coming out of his account, and he's waiting for man to pay him back. That's not leadership
That's not
material.
leadership at all.
That's not leadership material. I've seen it, obviously. You see it playing like gang culture. That's probably where more.
Okay,
but that's
But it's
that's
different
by
though, 'cause
design, though, innit?
There's literally a hierarchy
Yeah.
in gangs.
Like you're
And-
someone's younger, you're someone's
Yeah.
tiny. You get
Yeah.
recruited,
Exactly.
you know.
Yeah.
That person has the car, the girls, the money.
Okay.
You aspire to be like that person. So yes, you're gonna kind of fall under their wing, innit? And that's where obviously kids get drawn the wrong way.
One more
Innit?
question off this. So, do you feel like there was a point in time that you felt like a conscious shift in the friendship group, like where there's not necessarily a leader, if you will? You
I'm
look like
good.
you've got something to say.
Nah,
Okay. Do you feel like there was a time that happened?
Rellik, you can go first.
I'm trying to think because I don't like. I'm trying to think of all my circles. Like, there'll be man that way that acts. So this man may be more popular, or this man may, but it's not like in the group that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Because that's like ego shit, and you don't bring that to the man them. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't really. I don't really see that in like my circles. Like, I'm friends with all rappers and that, but when I'm around them, it's like it's just the man them.
Everyone's paying their way.
Yeah,
Everyone's
like
You know
contributing.
what I'm saying? Like, it's just the man them.
I think ego is definitely like a big thing, because from the kind of friendships that I've seen that happening, like the whole I'm the leader kind of thing, it seems like that one person or the leader, there's definitely a lot of ego there, like
Of course.
go shop, or you can chop my things, you can wear my clothes.
That's
It's
a
like,
mad
But also, as well, you know,
Say,
like I think
you
the reason I feel online a lot of women are super invested in this is because for years they've had the man them have like throw jabs at women's relationships, so like the cliche thing about like how women get so upset about birthday dinners and all those things. So they're trying to find a way to fight back, and some of it is true, but also it's about protecting the back door. Some niggas like to pillow talk too much, so they be telling babes about, oh, that man ain't doing this and doing that, or this man's borrowing peas and that. So that's why they're so invested, and they feel like they feel like they're on the money with the fact there's hierarchy in relationships, because certain niggas be going over there, and to impress babes, they're throwing their friends under the bus.
Yeah. Dirty Maccas.
Yeah.
The worst type of niggas.
lost a car and I ain't heard my phone ring since.
Crazy.
But Chrissy, can I ask you a question? Honestly,
Yeah.
do you think there's leaders in women groups?
Sometimes yes, but when I see that, I think it's the same kind of dynamic where typically if there's like the leader friend, they are just a bit more self-obsessed, and they want to be the center of attention, whereas from the kind of like healthy relationships that I've seen, everyone, not even being rude, but everyone plays a part. There's a different kind of dynamic that everyone brings to the group, and that's what makes the group, rather than one person just being this and everyone else being whatever they are. I don't know if that makes sense.
Okay.
And by
Yeah.
definition, hierarchy is a system in which members of an organisation or society are ranked according to relative status or authority.
That's not like a Rico case. I'm not on it.
Yeah, so
Involved.
that's by definition, isn't
Free
it? So,
slam.
But I think I think to have a successful like relationship, whether that's friendship, platonic, I think you have to be open to the idea that you can't be everything all of the time. So there will be some points where, like, for whatever reason, you are taking charge of the group at that time, not necessarily being the leader, but it's like, okay, we're going on holiday, I'm going to plan where we're going, or this, or you've got someone that's, you know, that person might have their own car and they live by themselves, so it's just more convenient for you to go to their house. But I think it should be fluid and not just
I heard that actually.
based around one person, if that makes sense.
do you remember it played out recently for me? So remember I came back in like full of love after my cousin's wedding. So obviously we had the stag do week before that. The best man, like they had to pattern up in it. So, but there's times in the benefits like when we're getting ready to go out and like, yeah, you man patting the cabs, bro. Don't look at me, bro. You're fucking best man. That's your job, bro. You wanted to roll, you got to roll in it. But you also within that person had a lot of responsibility, and at least for that weekend you could see this the person that's patterning and sorting stuff out. So like, okay, this is the itinerary, this is what we're doing, these are the plans, whatever. So yeah, I fell in line that weekend, bro. It's nice to like know what's going on and I have to like worry about stuff, you know. Yeah. Just be here, be cute.
Yeah, man. The Rock used to tell us a lot when we were growing up. Know your role.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and in friendships.
You sounded like a pastor when you said.
Reminds me like Pastor Toby.
Hey.
That song is boring me to death.
I was sleeping off. I was dozing off.
The fund.
Yeah, the fund Pastor Toby.
That Don.
The fund drip.
And the organisation.
Yeah.
100%.
What was I gonna say? But yeah, like I feel like just what Chrissy said. I think it's just one of those things where like, you know, everyone plays their part within a friendship, especially within a group setting. Like, you know, I can never leave it to one person. Like I have a friendship group where we have an annual Friendsmas, right?
That's beautiful. That's one of my dreams.
It's not just one person that organizes it every year. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's always going to be that one person that will step up and volunteer and say, yo, this person done it last year, I'm going to do this year. And then, you know, the information is out there of what you set, and then, you know, you move forward. Like, I don't know how everyone else is set up.
The way people talk about this leader thing is like a Regina George thing. That don't happen in real life, bro. Especially if you niggas from South.
I can imagine that it does.
Where? I've never seen it.
You know, play the clip and we can.
Yeah,
please.
All right, let me play the clips down.
Leader, and there's always a winner.
Whoa.
Like I said this, like maybe when I first started and I was like talking about alpha male energy, you can actually always tell in a group of guys who's the Lion King. You can tell from how he walks around, from how you lot treat him.
He waving a leader.
Like there's some guys, man, them, you know the boys in your friendship.
Chill out.
You didn't
Let her
think
cook.
that he was the king, but he would say, okay, cool, like, alright guys, 5 p.m. we're going football, everybody come there. You lot in the group chat, okay, Shaun, thank you, Shaun, no worries, we'll be there, Shaun, thank you. You thought that you were going football, you don't know my man took you to the football.
Yeah.
He told you lot, you're going football. You ask yourself a question, do you think, you know there's some man that can't rally them, they can't rally their boys for
people,
5-a-side on a Saturday.
People giving excuses and people don't want to come out and this, that, da. But this is, you know, these kind of conversations that's good. Man, them get so insecure so quickly. Well, certain man, look, again, please don't get offended if it's not you. But I'm just saying, like, when it comes to like feeling like the man, you get a lot of man that if they don't feel like the man or if anything's challenging, whether they're the man or not, they can't take it. So I'm not surprised that this girl, that people are getting upset over this tweet.
The ones that know they're the leader of the group, I don't feel like they'll be offended. It's the boss boys, the one that is at the bottom. That is the yes man, the shop goer. The shop goer,
but we also,
the goalie.
But at the same time, you know, we do need a shop goer sometimes. So don't be upset if you're the shop goer because
would you like the shop goer to be your man?
Listen, it's not about what I like.
That's not fair. That's not
Talk about.
Whatever Hemmer said, I agree, innit?
And that's how you know men are weak. That's whatever Hemmer said. Yeah. First of all, shouts out Madam Joyce.
Yes.
This ain't slander on you, but
yeah.
it definitely was cooking you when this video went viral. And that's what's so annoying.
On that video?
What's
the ratio on that video?
That's crazy.
It's not even her video. Someone else.
But that's what's so crazy about podcasts.
He posted really
an hour and a half, 2 hours of your content and clip something. And okay, maybe this isn't out of context because she's very specific here. Yeah, she probably said some amazing stuff throughout this episode.
For real.
And they clipped and posted this year. And now everyone's just flames on the internet.
Over almost 2,000 quote tweets.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
Bro, do you know how much of a headache that is?
Bro.
And I didn't even get to chop the retweets myself.
I could have put a link underneath there.
Mate.
The game is funny, but you know it is like I think maybe age plays a part because some of the examples are like the shop goer, the busboy. The goalie thing's funny because like if you're a goalie and tell your girls to come watch you play football and you're like you don't start, that's crazy.
Niggas are going shop and not even asking like where everyone else is just like, does anyone else want anything?
Yeah.
Nah, man.
You bring back my
I think what she said at the start though, there is some truth that like women like they're very attentive, bro. They can see who a lot of the guys gravitate towards, innit? And sometimes it is on the money, sometimes it's misplaced. Like, you know, when you come in and like your man will just start gassing straight away, because that's what we do as boys, isn't it? We do that to all of us. But if you just see me on Tuesday and you see me just overly gassing Vans, you might think that like that's the alpha male, that's the leader. Pull up on Thursday, I'm getting the gas.
No, I hear it.
You know, you pull up and you're like, is that you, bro? Man, start over egging it. They almost
but
it's almost like they're bantering you.
A lot of their observations are off.
Yeah.
Okay, go off, King. Go on.
Just saying.
Yeah. Any examples?
We did it. With,
That's the end.
We did it with Rob the other day. Rob just got breakfast on Caprio Extra. The man were like, "Yeah, got breakfast and that." Yeah, it would look like we're catting for man, but it's no. We're just proud of our boy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So.
And in you bring him up and celebrating, you almost like you're banning him a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
Swear down, yeah, celebrity. This sounds like your dog.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Or brekkie and that, yeah? Or eggs and that, yeah? Like, he's Ghanaian as well. So. Like, it's
Shout out to Rob,
egg
man.
lovers.
Yeah,
Nah, a top guy. He's a good guy, man.
Like it was funny and like, yeah, I think that example is funny because that Don that you lot think that's organised football, he's not running no truth. That's the guy that's under immense stress, bro.
Yeah, for real.
Because it's just like, yeah, you're chasing money, bro, every week.
Yeah.
In my football group chat, they haven't been ball ain't been on the last 2 weeks because man them have been so slow. The Don is like organised like, listen, football ain't on.
Yeah. But is he a leader now? He said that.
You know what? He's prepping to be a leader.
Because you lot are sitting at home. Yeah.
It's like, we're not guying, blood. Fuck it, we're not guying, innit?
Well, you know what? Maybe I'm a leader because I was at Garage Nation. I see a couple of man from football. I said, what? Are you saying balls back? I said, no, I'm going to message the group on Monday. And I
If
said,
you have to say maybe, brother, you're not a leader.
I'm asking the question.
Wow.
This is a man's conversation. This is the manosphere.
What are you saying? You in men's business?
Are you in men's business?
I am.
Thank you.
What, 2 weeks? No football?
Yeah, no, bro, I'm catting for ball, bro.
You lot are meeting each other bellies first at Garage Nation.
No. Chill out. Chill out. Some of us are slimming down.
Oh, yeah. Hear that?
You know,
Shout out to you, man.
exercise.
Hey!
Oh, you know, you're not having sex. In case you want to know, I'm having sex.
Foles is happy, man. He's having sex.
Bro, bro, give love a chance, man.
Yeah, man. No?
No.
Oh, man.
I don't believe in
Sounds
that
like pain. Sounds like pain and hate over there.
Give love a chance.
Yeah.
What?
That's the title.
Yeah, that might be the time. Give love a chance. But
Give
yeah, no, I
love a
just said, yo,
chance.
listen, I'm gonna put the feelers out there, and now everyone's saying they're in, and it looks like ball might be on. So I'll come back and revisit next week. If football happened this Sunday, I'm a leader.
Do you know what? Cool. I'll see you next week.
I'm going to be watching the ground like a hawk.
If I didn't see a
Sunday, I would. Listen, I'm not even wiping the sleep out of my eye.
If ball doesn't happen, I'm calling in sick. I ain't coming to pod next week.
Yeah.
Because the first thing like when I come in, they'll be like, "Oh, are you a leader?"
Let's see what happens.
What, on a week of carnival, you're not going to pod?
No, I'll be here. I'll be here.
That's funny.
I'll be here leading up to carnival. We need to even figure that out because that Tuesday after carnival.
Hey, what do you mean? I'm off.
Okay.
We always do it. We do it during the day, in fact.
Fair.
Yeah, man, we're here, bro. We have to recap.
Yeah. You know what?
Just make sure that your legs are.
Yeah, I remember that we had that wonderful episode. Please pass the mic to Haich. When he told us he's looking for love. Remember that?
And we were like, what?
Yeah.
He's looking for love.
I was too after carnival. Absolutely.
Oh.
No. Chrissy, you fall in love like 7 times at carnival.
100%.
I think about how long carnival ain't been on. This carnival, step steady because you're gonna fall in love, bro.
Step steady, man. Monkeypox.
Be careful. Imagine, obviously, you know, a nice 6 foot tall Adonis just lift you up and that to soca and that. You're gonna be you're in the mud. You're in the mud, bro.
I mean, no. Why do you do that? Don't touch me.
Okay, cool.
What like the Black Thanos?
Bro.
Oh my
that
God.
Don that was in soca.
That Donny should not be
At the
allowed
fair.
in West London that weekend.
I'm not gonna say anything because I was called a hater.
Yeah, it sounds like hate.
No, you said them anyway.
Yeah, you said the Mazda still.
Yeah, you
but
said them.
It's what it is, man.
I was just being factual of what I saw in the clip. No?
Yeah. No, listen.
That is the
Vans,
Just remember
that
what
is
he
the
said. Yeah.
funniest thing you've ever
you
said
pay
in
to
your
be here. You
life.
can express your opinion.
They need to pack you off the internet.
That was
Listen
the
up.
No, let's not get too far. Let's not get crazy.
No.
Let's never bring it back up.
Let's not get crazy.
But that's the
What did
funniest
you say,
thing
blood?
you ever said.
I mean,
Don't repeat it.
Go back and listen, innit?
yeah.
go back and listen.
Give us extra- give us extra
it's
plays,
reviews,
innit?
yeah.
Go
I
back and
was
listen.
crying.
What episode was that?
I will find it and I'll tweet it.
Wow. It's on my TikTok.
I give them your TikTok name. I'm promoting your TikTok, man.
Velvet Vans, B. Who'd you be?
But of course, Carnival's happening. That was a big thing. Was it last week, the week before? Millennium tour. It'd been rescheduled, pushed back. We had the verses. And I think that was a good little warm up to like, okay, cool. This might be the greatest show on earth or the worst show on earth, innit? And I wasn't there, but we have our correspondent that was there. Can you please tell us, bro? Yeah, give Haich the mic. I want this Millennium tour.
Man was like nursing an ACL, but also.
Hey, Vans, we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
We'll get to that one. But I hear you. No, it was banging.
Yeah.
It was banging. It was more like the nostalgia of everything.
Okay.
But there was no like bad performances. When I rolled up,
Really?
it was Pretty Ricky.
I heard one
There's
then
a one
turn
and
up.
a
Yeah,
turn.
it was just Ricky. I don't know who it was.
They're just
I
Rick.
don't know which one it was.
Man like Rick.
Rick.
But he was doing the most. But it was entertainment. So he wasn't. I'm pretty sure he was kind of just like dancing the whole time, and the music was playing. He wasn't vocaling nothing. He was just actually like doing the.
Because when I felt when I saw it, I thought that's so bad, man. Because when we after the verse, they said they're going to create the supergroup of Sammy, Bobby Valentino, Ray J, and someone else. I'm like, aren't all these guys around? Couldn't you just come out and like help him out? My man's there like performing by himself, bro.
Do you know what?
Some people that are in groups aren't meant to be on stage
Do you know?
alone,
I
bro.
will say, yeah, that was probably one of the most entertaining parts of the night.
Really?
Yeah, like it was just entertaining. It's not like he was killing it. And like I said, I don't think he really sang the whole time. He was more ad-libbing all his tunes, innit?
Do you know what it is though as well? The
All their
music
tunes, but yeah.
sometimes when you have a long range of hits, which let's not cap, Pretty Ricky,
Blue Stars, that whole album.
That album,
The whole
you
album.
see that one, I was like, I'm not looking back, I was like, I'm not even sure if I'm old enough to be listening to some of the shit these niggas be
No,
saying.
he was way too young.
We waited.
Bro, but how they
way
were
too young.
marketed, yeah? They were marketed
marketed to the
towards like
kids.
the kids, bro.
Wait, how old are they, man?
Crazy though if you find out them man were old when doing that.
Do you know what? They were probably like in their early 20s,
Yeah.
maybe. Or like
I
one
think
of
about
them must
culture
have been
back
super
then,
young.
They could get with a little teenage lover and that, which is
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like when I was hearing shit like Playhouse, I'm like, yo, age ain't nothing but a number. I was like, yo.
Even that was mad. I remember that he
Yeah.
called one girl on the stage, and I can't remember. I think they asked how old she was. She said a number that was a bit like,
Questionable.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
legal, but it was illegal.
And you have
know what I
Pleasure
mean?
P just like screaming, it ain't nothing but a number. Don't yell that in my ear, bro, knowing that I'm underage.
what's crazy is, Vans, his culture's changed. At the time, we was thoroughly enjoying that stuff, bruv.
No, but even like, I'm not gonna lie, it was very enjoyable, innit? Because the tunes bang,
Yeah.
like, and the women were loving all the tunes and
What was the
everything.
ratio saying in
Oh,
the
it was great.
Bro,
certain man tore their ACL, yeah. I could barely walk, but they made it to
Yeah.
they made it to
That's
the
in
bar.
North Greenwich.
I respect you for it.
Do you know what,
Bruv, you see, bruv, North Greenwich Station that day, yeah,
It was crazy.
bruv, you just needed to put a net out, bruv. It was, bruv, it was
That
insane.
sounded kind of.
It was, see how you want, bro.
I took a shit.
Bruv, honestly, like,
Yeah.
the women were looking amazing.
Yeah.
And there was so many. And you know what was crazy as well? The age group wasn't probably what you'd assume. You probably think it's probably just more geared towards our generation, innit?
Right.
Yeah.
But it was very wide.
Okay.
I'm looking probably like early 20s, maybe even some late teens to probably like late 30s. I saw
they
like
know
a
about
whole
B2K?
range, and I was very
But
confused.
were
you know
late
what's crazy?
teens
Maybe,
is
maybe some
insane.
of that music, maybe some people like their mums are playing certain songs around them, so like
True. That
But
is
then
true.
also the current trend of everything and these verses and everything, that would
that
have probably been the current
reinvent, like,
because
like
I was
introducing
so
people to a new audience.
yeah,
innit?
because I was probably confused. I'm seeing people. I'm like to myself, you're definitely not.
You're like 18.
You weren't
don't know
born
what
when
this
that
is.
came out. Like, do you
Yeah,
know what
but
I
their
mean?
mums like probably had
mums
them
are-
when they were 15.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
So
But yeah, no, it was a banging event. I feel like
How much of it being good? Because you got pushed back quite a few times because of COVID. Do you think that played a part as well? People just like they've been dying to see him for so long. We're coming out by fire, by force. I saw like
yeah,
bro,
I think-
AXS, yeah, they were releasing tickets for free, level 4.
I saw that last minute. Though. Like, when I saw it was late though.
It was, but they were like trying to fill these seats up,
Get
bro.
someone in there.
Yeah, because it changed. It was centered around B2K.
Yeah.
And then obviously they went through what they went through. There's a whole documentary out that Mario put out. And now it was Mario and Bow Wow.
Yeah.
They were the
And then,
headliners.
yeah,
innit?
they were the headliners. And then obviously all the other guys like the Bobby V in the long black
I'm trying
jacket.
to, sorry, I'm trying to remember.
Black
who's
Lives Matter
DJ.
jacket.
No, go on, so go on.
Bro, it was 38 degrees. And Donnie was wearing a long
Those are the
black.
things that make R&B niggas look cool. I'm like, brother, why are you dressed like this,
He wants
bro?
to sweat, bro. It's part of the aesthetic.
But Bobby V has hits as well.
Yeah.
I got there late.
I had Lloyd killed it as well.
I miss Lloyd.
The Lloyd is a bad
Who was the babes on stage that had the opportunity to be like a human sandwich between like Omari and his
Two of the
brother,
O's.
and like was like fumbled the bag? The girl saying that she fumbled the bag.
I don't know how
Well,
they're
was she
taking
supposed
it.
to be the watermelon?
I don't know what they. I don't know.
No,
What's
because
supposed to
so
happen.
like they were trying to like do like you know like the sexy thing on the girl, like give you the opportunity, like all the girls in the audience can live vicariously through her. She was too interested in like recording herself for like Snapchat or Insta.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Socials is killing my
man
people.
took a phone still. It's like,
He actually took the phone off.
He took a phone and was like, right, like, stop it, kind of thing.
Yeah, what are you doing, B?
Have the footage,
But,
though, so why would you-
I don't
Chill
know.
out.
Loud,
personal
baby.
But the whole thing looks a bit weird to me. I'm not gonna lie. It felt a bit rapey to man still.
What were the
Like-
two brothers like round her and
Like it just felt a bit mad.
they ain't got good PR off that watermelon inside. I wouldn't. That's
But no, for me, I'm just looking at it from because I didn't expect that to happen.
you're looking
innit?
like, oh, look a bit me too.
Do you get me? So that man's grabbed her hand and put her hand there, and I'm like, right, like,
Oh.
do you get me? And I was like,
Man started directing traffic. This is how you do it.
do you get me? And then his
Oh,
brother's
mad.
done the same shit, and I'm like,
Instead of
I
him
don't know
DJing,
how-
Tag team.
Yeah, no,
instead
but
of him
it was-
DJing, he came out and
I heard
started
he's
doing the madness.
An awful DJ.
This
the
is
brother.
insane.
Yeah, he's
like
just
it was a proper like it was proper weird depending on what you're into and your kink in it. But for me, when I was watching it, I was like,
Man say kinky.
I was like, this is a
getting
bit.
by handsome tax.
No, but the whole
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
is weird. Like the whole brother thing is like, nigga, what
Yeah,
do you
like,
do?
I
Like,
couldn't
what does he
understand.
do?
Bang
You're
CMOS.
Janae's baby dad. That's all I know you as.
Yeah.
I don't know
That's
the
not a
hell-
bad position to have in life,
Bro,
bro.
but do you know what?
But I
If
don't
I'm
know
Big
what
Sean,
he
yeah,
does.
I'm roasting Janae.
That's
Aiko.
what your baby for.
What you guys doing, bro? With watermelon on stage in public.
If I'm Big Sean, I'm
Bro, I'm getting
roasting.
onto that nigga, bro. Like, I just think the whole thing. Why? It's me and my brother. It's icky. It's
But then you
weird.
say that like, look at the they're not twins, but the Claremont twins are in the UK, and like they're
weird too.
They've got the streets going brazy. What I find hilarious about them two is the fact that they're twins in real life, yeah, and they got matching surgeries.
Yeah, those ones, they're a little bit iffy. Man.
Aye.
I heard them two kind of do a bit of like they crossed that.
Them niggas is
you see,
weird,
you
though.
see that category on porn that we was talking like they crossed that line of like sexual fantasies for certain man allegedly where they may interact a bit further than they should do.
My man
Allegedly,
was
I wanna
like,
keep putting allegedly.
yo, the weight of that BBL needs a reload. And I was like, how
Oh, you haven't
horny
seen the
can
video,
you
hey?
get?
So they're in the club and one Don is getting like she's riding one Don in it and she was riding him so hard like the hat fell off.
Yeah, he was licking her breast.
Yeah.
His tit,
Did
or
you see
whatever.
the way that
And the dirty braids came out.
Chrissy.
one of the twins snatched the rat
I hear it, I'm
out
not
of
mad at
that
her.
guy's hand?
Yeah.
But do you know what? That's what you get if you play stupid games. You win stupid prizes.
What do they
That's
do?
his rent money. They're babes. They're social, like they're professional babes.
That was Donny's child maintenance fund.
Professional babes.
And what, when they
Like, what else do they
I've
do?
heard babes. I hear it.
so when they go to other countries and what do they do while they're there?
Relic, read between the lines. They're traveling professional babes, bro.
right,
Come on, man.
thank you.
It's just that we can't like have it right, man.
My bad, my bad, my
Certain gal from Minnesota. What the fuck are you doing in Lagos, bro?
From Wyoming.
You're from Wyoming, bro.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, out there with Simba Rosa. Like all these just end up in Nigeria at Christmas.
Bro.
All the ballers and shot callers are there. Come on,
This
man.
is why, yeah, like, you know them niggas that will bring out a whole stack to pay for something that's £5.
Yeah.
Take the stack.
I'm a man because the Donny was basically he was kind of like starting like float, like letting the money fall, and she just took the whole stack. And the way she snatched it from him, yeah.
Give me that.
He looked like, bro.
Why is he dropping
He tried to
pieces
hold it,
so
yeah.
slow, though?
Nah.
Yeah.
It's like, thank you.
Now he's got to run and tell his BM that. I ain't got money. I ain't got money this month. I ain't got money this month.
Hey, give me till next month.
Bro. But then she'll go on the timeline and see that.
Yeah. That's embarrassing as well.
Do you know what I
Weren't they saying
mean?
that the guy had a
Mike, Chris.
Weren't they saying that the guy has a girlfriend?
Well, the guy that was dancing with her.
I don't
Yeah.
think it's true. I don't think it's true.
One of my
That's hate though, man. And
Friends.
certain babes saying, like what they came to the UK, not even footballers or influencers. You hang out.
This-
Commoners.
yeah,
my
commoners, regular.
God,
That's
listen.
Bro, give a regular nigga a chance, man.
sent me
On the balcony.
Camero's done.
Yeah.
Man.
Wild.
That nigga's a generational talent.
Facts.
Yeah, man was saying that he
Generation
won,
time,
and
bro.
I was like, did he though?
No, he won.
In the age of social
won.
media, like he didn't, but it's like man got a little bit. Donny hadn't tweeted for like 7 months, and this was his next tweet.
Bro,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
for
saying?
real.
Man,
That was
still
his-
had the wristband
This
on
is
from last
this
night.
is the whole. This is why clout chasing is a disease, bro.
People got you
Because you're
getting
not a
viral.
regular tweeter now. Like you think that you're the leader of the Mandem group
But then she
because
tweeted
you're
the next
eating
day
bun on the
that-
balcony.
She tweet, yeah, she got arsed on the balcony.
They said that was the other sister, innit?
Yeah, but like you said, they did that
indulge.
category,
Yeah.
innit?
She tweeted next day.
Mm.
Keep
one
on
of the-
allegedly.
Allegedly,
They
allegedly.
got arsed on the balcony next day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why he was like the weight of that BBL was brazy.
That it was that guy.
Let me reload that.
Yeah, but
The narrative is fun.
yeah, engage in indulge in the narrative. Innit? We don't know what's
Yeah.
true or what's not, but
Yeah.
like I said with the clout chasing thing, my man also enjoyed it. He might it's not that serious. He enjoyed the entertainment for a little bit
Yeah.
and go home and
He's gonna start a podcast now. Watch.
That feels like a shot.
Never.
It's definitely a shot.
And we've got an up amongst us, you know.
Bruv, I was like, who are these twins, bro? And then I started seeing a TikTok of what they used to look like before they transformed into
Plastic Fantastic.
yeah.
Oh, don't say that. I got cooked on Twitter for that.
We're saying Plastic Fantastic.
Yeah.
This ain't Twitter, bro.
They cooked
Oh
me for that,
mate,
so.
yeah, they just
How can
I
you
don't
call
know,
them
man.
plastic?
Yeah,
It is, you're full of plastic, bro. And people love that look.
100%.
People like the Barbie doll aesthetic, innit? So, but yeah, Haich, overall, you enjoyed the show. Millennium tour was good.
Yeah, no, it was banging. It was banging. I think everyone should have went to it.
Yeah.
I did hear that from a lot of people that they really enjoyed the show.
Yeah, it's like you didn't go there for like the best performance in the world. It was just enjoyable. Do you know what I
Sometimes
mean?
it's good. It takes the
Like,
pressure off the night. Just go and have a good time. innit?
yeah,
Yeah.
it wasn't here to say, "Oh my god, their vocals weren't the
These
greatest."
guys ain't the same age. They're
Do
not
you
doing
get me?
backflips now.
god. Yeah,
Like,
for real.
No, it was a problem.
Longevity is a thing like you have to realize that not everyone has in terms of like the level of performance, but they've got the music.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And then
That's what
like,
matters the most.
and then you get all the people that were within that realm at the time to come out and perform their songs, like, and you know they managed to get a lot of people out there, and it was a talking point. Do you know what I mean? Like, and end up being quite positive in terms of your experience. So I would have liked to have gone. Can't lie.
If I'd got that like AXS notice earlier, I would have patterned about.
Yeah,
It was way too late, innit?
Yeah,
So
it was
I would've-
literally like it had started.
But I want to talk about the state that Haich was in when he went there. When was the last time, that you thought you was 21 again, and you got a ugly reminder that you're not?
Oh, all the time. All the time, bro. Do you know what I mean? But nah, do you know what? Sometimes you have to complete the mission, whether you're injured or not.
Okay.
I respect it.
Because Donnie went there with a torn ACL. Old school Haich,
Yeah.
was never going to the op block with a torn ACL, bro. To another ends where like I can't run, I can't move.
Yeah.
But thank God for growth that we were living in different
Yeah,
places.
man's
of life.
comfortable.
Man's comfortable
You
anything.
get me?
Yeah.
But can you tell the people how you tore your ACL?
It's not my ACL, it's my hamstring.
Were you fucky?
Huh?
Oh.
What did you ask him?
What were you doing? Fucky.
No, I can't see it.
Of course you can.
I mean,
What? Pulling your hamstring during?
During sex.
Oh, is
100%.
oh yeah.
It's a plethora of
Hey,
positions.
them
that
man
can
don't
happen.
drink CMOS, we drink CMOS. Them man ain't
Yeah. But I ain't the one with the bandage.
I talk heavy, man. I talk heavy, man.
Sorry, H.
Okay.
I know you didn't say it. But this is what happens when you got instigated.
I was joking him, and instead of him to reverse it, like Uno reverse, man went for you. Man just, this is why you can never be a shooter. Man's hitting innocent bystanders.
What are you saying? What? Look at incel.
Bro, you can't be a shooter, bro. You're ready for war.
Innocent bystanders get hit trying to be heroes.
yeah, no, it's calm. I'll be back next week.
Can I tell the story? I'm dying to tell the story.
I'll go tell your version. I'll see what happened after.
So obviously, certain man back in there was known for being a wetters, like they were fast, innit?
Yeah.
So when when you've been known for being that, the man them want to like reverse their L. You've been cooking the man them, innit? And now a lot of time has passed. They think because you're partying and you're outside and you're in studio, things have changed, innit? So we're around each other, maybe around the kids or in the park and that. It's like, rah, who's still faster than that? Let's race. And as luck would have it, Haich is probably one of the fastest in the friendship group. Am I correct? Am I telling the story correctly? Or the fastest? Numero uno, And man them wanted to get there, they wanted to get the leader in it. They wanted to get W over the leader in it. So they set him up for the race, innit? And Haich was at the front, he was winning, but he heard that pop, and he gone. And mere mortals would have stopped, but Haich ran through the pain barrier.
That's a real
Adrenaline.
Yeah,
That's a real nigga
adrenaline, stubbornness, stupidity, everything.
Yeah.
That's the man who's had ops.
Yeah.
And as he sits here in front of us today,
You know them dons that have been poked like in a big scrap,
Yeah,
and then they don't even clock until the thing's done.
home.
Yeah, until they get home. Like, I'm leaking. What's going on? Oh.
man's all gone hospital. Man's all gone hospital. Hello. So this time he been stabbed as well.
Yeah. man's all running into like A&E, like, yo, like, where's my brethren?
Yeah, for
not
real.
knowing that he's also leaking.
You know what I'm saying? Ow, my back hurts.
Adrenalism. When he told me the story that he was racing the man down and he was cooking them, but he pulled his hammy. When I saw the next day, this guy's got a knee brace.
Knee brace.
What's going on here,
Nah,
man?
my hammy tore in it, so I heard a pop. Yeah, but I knew because I haven't done the hammy before, innit?
Yeah.
So I was like, this is a new one,
Bro,
so,
doing a hammy is a mad thing.
But I should have stopped running.
Yeah.
But I didn't, because like, you know, if you do that, man, I'll be like, you're faking it. So I had to run through it.
Yeah.
And then immediately afterwards, I was like, yeah, you man,
Bro, tearing the hamstring
done.
is so peak, bro. Like the PTSD from it, yeah. You just, I have to stretch now.
I feel you, brother. You see, Toka Social.
Yeah.
Man used to laugh at me while I stretched it before Toka Social. Then the man fought the DOMs the next day. I said, yeah, he pulled muscles, yeah, pussy, yeah, you're laughing. He's laughing now.
Yeah, it's
Toka's
it gets,
a workout.
yeah, it gets peak. It gets peak, man. Certain like, your body will humble you as well.
100.
Yeah, bro. We're not as active as you used to be. Like they go through times when you are super, like, especially like you're on gym and stuff. But when you have that period, you have that big gap and you're not, and you try and go and do what you was doing back then. The body will
I
remind you.
tried to run 100%. That's the thing.
You're insane.
Man hasn't run 100% in
No stretch
Did you
as
get me?
well?
Yeah.
No, I didn't
How was
stretch.
the surface? Was it flat? Was it?
Nah, man did it on the grass with no shoes as well.
Oh,
No
yeah.
shoes?
Yeah, socks on.
you was dying for
Oh,
it.
you're insane.
Yeah. So you're
you're
trying to
crazy.
do like the the speedy thing.
But
you
the
know when
thing
you back off the shoes.
That was a joke because everyone took their shoes off. Man, I was like, hey, you can't run in your.
Oh, okay.
But I know it was I got lined up in it. I
Yeah,
knew what
yeah,
it was.
yeah.
Like,
They know
oh,
they
yeah.
lined
As
you,
soon as
they
I got
lined
there, everyone's like, yeah, it's time to race. But
Yeah.
everyone's been here for like an hour and like they've
Them man
warmed
done
up.
yoga.
They got
Yeah,
group
yeah.
stretching and that. I rolled up with my daughter, man. Like, yeah,
In the
let's
heat,
race.
yeah, in the
I
heat.
didn't even
Man,
greet
man
my
was
daughter.
doing
Man was
like
asking me
big
to
cram
race.
yoga in that.
Still.
Man was doing hot yoga in that before you came.
Hey, you're fast, innit? I come.
Yeah,
I
it's-
come.
They set me still.
It's like,
They
right,
set
he
me.
ain't warmed up, so yeah, we can get
You
him.
beat him still.
Man was like, oh, what, Haich, what, you ain't got it? I'm like, but no, you man, I'm injured. But you see when I get injured, yeah, I'm like, yeah, like, I think I injured my. You get me?
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
Yeah.
But it's fucked. I'm not gonna scream, but I'm like, bro, genuinely, it's fucked. Man, like, oh, yeah, excuses and that. But man don't care innit, at this point because it's the man them in it.
What's
They're just
wrong
like,
with the man them? Like,
they
if you're
don't,
in
bro,
pain,
bruv,
yell, bro.
For years,
Nothing
bro.
serious,
Man's like, I'm
bro.
taking this W.
Remember,
I don't care how I
competing, so
got
you're
it.
looking like you lost. You're making excuses because certain man doing it, even
Bro.
though he was in dire pain,
Bro, I was severe.
Yeah, we all saw that
If
Olympic.
you're pain,
Listen,
I can't turn this neck.
bro, we all saw them that Olympic Games when the Donny tore his hamstring and his dad came on the track and helped him over
One
the
of those
line.
iconic moments in like
Yeah.
sporting history.
They were like, "No, you can't come on the track." He's like, "You better back the fuck up. I'm helping my son."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes. No one did that for me still. So
man ain't got that beautiful story.
it
innit?
was just pain. Like, that was it. It was pain. I
Yeah.
sat down. And then,
I wish you a speedy recovery, bro. That tearing a hamstring ain't no joke.
turn up.
Yeah, he'll be back,
Man just
mean,
feel himself.
you
like
can't
that.
escape
What,
it,
hamstring gonna stop? Come on, man.
bro.
I'll be back,
Especially
you know-
when you can just roll out of bed and then boop.
In fact,
Gonna
even
strip.
come with your crutch, girls like, oh,
Man trying to get sympathy wines. bro.
100%.
Bro,
What?
I'll go with my crutches even if I'm healed, bro. I just baffle it.
See, yeah, I like.
Just in case it kicks off.
Oh yeah,
Purpose, innit?
oh yeah. Just
Oh, you purpose crutch.
healed me.
yellow wine on you just because you're crutches.
Yeah,
This same guy like wine and policeman, they'll whine on you, bro. You be fine, man.
yeah.
You be fine.
I know the dons that have been doing deadlifts for 6 months straight
Just
in
for fun.
preparation.
No, man will be good for carnival still because it's I can't not. Because if I don't, then what? Carnival won't even happen. So,
Sure.
Bro, this is one of the biggest moments in the calendar for the year for these man this side of town, especially for
This
Haich.
is-
So
Oh, bro, when the leaflet come through the letterbox,
oh,
I was like, it's real.
That's real. It's
best thing,
happening,
bro. You know that when you're young and you're looking at the August catalog, looking at toys you want.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's like. Bro. I'm just looking at carnival. Like,
Yeah.
Man, I was kind of looking at sovereign rings back in the day.
I need to find my flag.
Yeah, find your flag, man.
I need to.
And be careful
still.
before the soca community wrap you up. on
Listen,
that.
bro,
Your
I'll be
comments
very
earlier.
real. I enjoy soca at carnival. That's the only time.
Settings, times,
Only
and place,
only at carnival. There are gal in the maddest clothes. You know, the sun is out. A Magnum
The
is
sun
in
up
my
beats.
system. Come on, man. So it's
What
definite.
are we saying though? Like weather wise, what are we like hoping for?
A young 26 degrees.
That
Yeah, I think that's the perfect one.
comfortable in t-shirt and shorts.
24. Because
I-
be moving.
Nah, I wouldn't. The only reason why I wouldn't say 24 because once it gets dark
5.
and you're posted, yeah,
Go
and
home.
nah, you're not like you don't do this thing. Clearly, you're not from the ends. You know what I'm
Are you
saying?
really from the end?
Too many boy didn't want to pretend.
Oh shit.
Oh, okay.
She's from the ends.
Okay, Amelia.
Alright, cool. Listen, whatever you make sure it hits him. Make sure it hits him.
2 hours maybe in, I got you.
Jesus.
You thought I was sitting there being quiet for no good reason? I was waiting for you.
Pray football happens. Yeah.
I mean, I hope it happens. Like I can't just find someone else to kick ball. You know,
I can't. I never kick ball.
Yeah. Let's play football. So before you do, I don't want to sour me, but I think it is important that we do speak about this.
Wait, before you do that.
Okay, go on. Sorry, Haich, go on.
Your carnival plan, have you got it locked in?
Yeah, I'm linking Vans. That's it.
That's it.
That time we rode to, it was perfect. Like it was beautiful. We had the moment was we took the pause for Grenfell. It was me, you, Vans, I think King. Some of the other people as well. Almost said little people.
Remember I said little?
Yeah, apologies.
I was like,
as the shortest in the group, that's crazy.
This is that's what we're gonna.
Let's focus on the hype, bro.
I was like, yeah, Fols, we saying, man, butt me in avenues. And he's like, where? He's like, where?
Chrissy, this guy had me when I'm in the Gaza. All I was waiting for was ping, 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 ping. I was in the hens. I was posting as well. And after like 5 minutes, I was like, fam, is this where they shot the video and this and that?
Oh yeah,
I say, Yaga, yo, get me out of here.
Yeah,
but it was all blessed. It was wonderful. But I just think the rolling the big groups thing, ideally me, Vans and Haich, but I know it's impossible to have Haich like for the whole day and that is. Like,
7 minutes.
Do you know what?
That's why I'm happy we hung out that time, innit?
I link Haich every year.
Yeah.
But it's only for a short period of time. Yeah, we'll link up.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
Might not see him again.
Yeah. And we'll get the debrief after, which is beautiful, innit?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's the plan.
Are you doing both days or what were you saying?
I might not be around them, so we So but no, more than anything, I want everyone to stay safe. You know when things haven't happened for so long and then we get that moment back, sometimes people get too excited, innit?
Bro,
that's my only worry, innit? I don't want to be a pessimist, but that's my only worry a little bit. I want everyone to stay safe more than anything in regards to like maybe the violence and like always the usual thing about like the women being violated and then the virus thing as well, because like once there's that many people in one location,
there's nothing you can do about that.
And of course, but it's like,
but my God, that dance differently. Would you
rub the hands, rub the sanitizer into the
going on mask. I'm scared that much.
All you niggas that are on the face-to-face whining thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck.
Monkeypox.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a risk it for a biscuit.
Hey, the madam are more shook of monkeypox than they are COVID.
Because
this one's name
it shows in your face, bro. That's
name,
why.
bro.
Yeah,
it's vanity, bro. It shows in your face.
Yeah, but like,
vanity.
just chill in your yard for 2 weeks. It'll clear up. COVID, you might die.
Some people, I mean, who?
A family member might die.
That's true.
No, yeah, cool. If you're in play, okay, another PSA. If you're feeling under the weather, I'm trying to stay over the weather. So don't come outside, innit?
Yeah.
Innit? So
and another PSA. Please put the balloons down, innit?
Please. It's a stupid thing. Take real drugs, man.
Say no to smoke. Whoa.
No, for real. No, if you're gonna do drugs, take real drugs.
You're gonna go out. Where's that hair on?
Yeah.
No, for real.
Yeah.
Stop taking stupid boy drugs. Go take some real drugs. Go get some coke.
Do you know why I say this? Yeah, is because there's been an increase.
These words that are expressed
sorry,
of Rellik and Rellik alone.
No, but I just
Rellik Tha Don.
When I see niggas do balloons, I look at you like a nitty. It's like you make me sick, bro.
Listen, I've been there, innit? It's a very quick high. It's cheap and that, and I get it. It's just like when it's anything centered around partying, it's easy to kind of get wrapped up in it. Man's be both done balloons before.
Oh, I won't hide away from the fact that I used to. I had a bad experience, and I was like, nah.
And this thing's super dangerous. You see the young girl is she in a wheelchair now?
Yeah.
Her dad's gonna have to forever look after her.
Yeah.
So like a whole weekend of doing balloons. That's the story. Like she was doing balloons.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah. I've been seeing an increase of a lot of these things where a lot of young people are being heavily affected by it. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the effects are devastating and it's real. And it's just not the way to go about things, man. Like knowing what it does to the brain as well.
Yeah. It's not worth it, man.
Yeah.
Go cop at 8th.
Bill it.
That I can support, innit? You know,
go and bill it.
Yeah, go and bill it.
Yeah, secure 3-5.
What you're doing, but it's like that. Yeah, it's fine. It's mad, innit? So, and like I said, because it's so easy accessible, it's cheap. You can buy it online and get delivered to your house.
Why are you shaking your head? Sorry.
Facial pod.
Wait,
what did you do? I feel like that's like, smoke, pointing at the wrong direction, isn't it? If you have
Brother,
energy, have
I'll
energy
come
for
for
me.
you.
You're coming for me.
Listen, I've got no problems with coming for you. I shook my head because I shook my head. Who's gonna fight me?
We don't fight women, so that's. So what do you think this is?
What's wrong with it?
Yeah, what's wrong with it?
Because I'm shaking my head in peace, and you're drawing me out.
Yeah, to what we were just saying.
Oh, she was in her phone. You thought she was shaking her head at what we were saying.
I was.
Oh, you were.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Guilty
was,
charge.
I was shaking my head at Vans.
Okay, cool. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. You guys fight amongst each other.
We're not fighting.
Hi, Rellik. How are you?
Don't do balloons, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the message.
That's
Yeah.
the message. But yeah, what I was saying was Hardy Caprio posted something.
Yeah.
I want to give context, so I'll read some of it, and you can tell me if you want me to stop at any point. So, being in the industry has broken me. Something that was once my therapy, my passion, became my torment and my anguish. My head hurts when I think about it. The environment that it's put me in, the demons that it's put me around. I only ever started this because I wanted to change my life. I wanted to be happy. I wanted my family to be happy. I wanted everyone around me to be happy. I wanted to stunt on girls as a kid, but by the time I started popping, I didn't even want to do that. I just wanted to be visible. I wanted someone to love me for me. I'm not sure if I'm made to be a rapper, but I love music. I can't say I love it anymore. Look at that. The people inside them buildings rinsed another broken kid from a working class environment, and they're going to do it again and again, and the cycle continues. Why does chasing your dreams make you a target for everyone's hate? Why couldn't I just be like the other kids who woke up to a loving household? Why can't I be the kid that just thinks life is fun and go on holidays with my friends? Why do I be respectful to these demons that are trying to take me for everything I have? I feel like I just never got the chance to be normal, and no matter how much I chase it, I will never be normal. If I was ever stupid and ignorant, I never had a chance to be aware and intuitive. I never had a family present to raise me to understand my emotions. I never had a dad care about the fact that you insert that, the gaps there. I never had a mother that could cope with the pressure of having her daughter die whilst being in that position. I was raised to be the anchor. I never even got to remember all of this until I was 25. I was walking through life not knowing who I am, not knowing why I feel how I feel until the memories came back from a bad trip. My head hurts when I stay still, and I just want the pain to go away. I'm literally in agony when I'm meant to be at peace. And I think it's because I'm guilty of being a broken man. I've never been allowed to live for me. I shouldered everyone's emotions and lies since as long as I can remember. And now the sickest joke is I got to experience freedom, and by the time I learned about myself, it was slipping from my fingers. I feel like these corporations have been laughing at the poor broken kid this whole time, and I'm just a part of another industry story. I've been fighting and I keep on fighting, but it's my life all about fighting. There's more, but just seeing that was kind of brazy. Like, not even kind of brazy, super brazy. Yeah. Because we all watched certain documentaries and heard horror stories about like the perils of this like devilish industry that a lot of our friends want to be in, that are trying to get Yeah. And to see someone come out and say that their experience has been so bad that they've come out and have to like almost write like a note statement and just kind of get something off their chest. Yeah. This was mental. So like thoughts and prayers to Hardy Caprio. I hope he's okay, first and foremost. Hope he can bounce back from this. Hope he still finds a way to navigate the industry on his terms, whatever that looks like, and be successful, because a lot of us enjoyed the music. Yeah. We enjoyed like the kind of bromance even like with One Nation, and I hope I'm not wrong. I think this might speak to some of the pressure that happen once you get to that point that you've been dying for, which is being super pop and having a song that resonates with a lot of people, but the pressure that comes from the building when you've now created that moment.
They want it again.
Yeah, they want another one. And am I losing myself in that process? What do you want from me financially? What does it look like for me in the ends being super visible now? I can't just go back to normality. Is everyone treating me differently family wise? There's so many other extra questions in it, Yeah. And what does this industry, what's it taking from me mentally, spiritually to get to that top place? Is it a fair exchange? There's so many questions to ask.
Yeah. Because everything is a dream until you get there, right?
Yeah.
You get there and then you start to realize that it's not everything that you had once hoped or what you had been sold.
Yeah.
Because, that's how a lot of men are lured into situations that they don't really know much about, but they just know about what they were seeing on the television. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and all the access that they now have and all of the things, but they haven't necessarily thought about the other variables that come with a bit of success. And then, the person that you have success with, you may not get along with them anymore.
That's also,
and the label are pressuring you to like, oh, patch it up, just make the music.
Yeah.
But we were making the music when we had authentic friendship. Then the pressure is the pressure.
Yeah.
They don't want to hear that shit. They want you to sell records. And we sat here like, I don't know if it was this year or like the tail end of last year, where there was a record label that was starting to offer therapy to the artists.
I remember you speaking about.
Can't remember the label.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
But it's one of those things where like other figureheads or companies need to really take into consideration, because now we see this, and then what happens when we get the worst case scenario?
Mm-hmm.
And it takes a lot for a young man, especially from our community, to come out and just bare their whole soul in that form.
Yeah.
And there's a bit in there that I didn't read out, just maybe out of respect. Obviously, it's online if you want to see it, but
Yeah.
there's extra unresolved trauma there.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That, you know, credit in a weird way to a lot of women who in my opinion set pace to like be vulnerable, something that we're not very good at, especially when it comes to like being abused and things like that. Donnie saying that might be very freeing for him, because that's a mad thing to deal with, and a lot of people maybe listening to this, either directly or indirectly, people around them have had that experience, and they might not know where to turn, how to express themselves, where to go from that. And if that's not dealt with, you might not be able to have a successful relationship with your partner.
Yeah.
And that person now has to bear the brunt of that, and it's not their fault, all your fault. But if you don't fix these things, they're going to be fucked forever.
Yeah.
And on top of that, I'm still trying to be a successful artist.
Yeah.
Whilst having all this baggage. So yeah, what you're saying is right, man. It's like, you know, kudos, I can't remember the label, kudos to them. We definitely need to see more of it. It is important. Of course, I know business supersedes a lot of things, so people might not think it's maybe there's an ROI involved in that, or it might be an expense they want to do, but everyone else seems to be benefiting greatly off a lot of our pain, which is end up being triumphed through the music.
Yeah.
But at what cost? When you end up having people's masters forever, your great grandchildren will never have to know like the ends.
Yeah.
Because you know you have these people's intellectual property and that, and you'll be rich forever, and I'm already underpaid and I'm mentally fucked. Let me fix my brain, please.
Yeah,
please.
I mean, he did go on to say that he's fine. He just needed to get that off his chest.
Yeah.
I think that was in response to, because I think I saw the full clip where he said that someone had hit him up and kind of said this isn't the kind of way to go about expressing yourself or being a man type of thing, and he said like, I wanted to say this in it. And I've seen a screenshot, I think either as you're listening to this or maybe over the next day or two, Chucky's got him on his podcast.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll get more clarity. So maybe if I apologise if I maybe misspoke in certain areas, it's not coming from a bad place, he'll be able to confirm more than anything than I can what his experience was and what he's going through and where and whatever it looks like innit. So, but just reading that itself, I was like, that's insane.
Yeah.
But probably not uncommon for a lot of artists.
Yeah.
And people in all walks of life.
Yeah, because I was gonna parallel it to like, was that Soka, the tennis player? Do you remember when the girl's dating?
Naomi Osaka.
Naomi Osaka. Yeah. Remember, was it Piers Morgan? Or people saying she's weak because, or was it the other girl, the French girl, saying she's weak because her mental health. She quit because of her mental health,
right?
And then Osaka quit because of her mental health as well. And then she tweeted something the other day about, I wish my parents were rich so I don't have to worry about the pressure and stuff like that. Like being the breadwinner, it's a lot of pressure, as well as you having to do your craft as well.
Yeah, man. You look down your line, like the lineage or your family and stuff, like historically, you don't come from money, and then all of a sudden,
one person's rich,
and it's published that you've earned 40 million this year.
Brother,
pressure's different.
It's
that
different.
Not the other people won't understand.
Yeah,
I want 7 Bugattis now. You better go out and win them tournaments.
Yeah, like
speak from the selfish family member.
Bro, because when you see those type of numbers, and then you also see the person that's going out here making the money say, "Oh yeah, I'm not going to compete in this tournament because of mental health."
Yeah,
they're not going to understand that.
No,
because they're like, well, nah, you got to keep this shit flowing, bro.
Yeah,
and it's not just family, sponsors, people that are attached to you, you know. Yeah. Because we're investing in a winning brand. Yeah. So if you're not out there, you're not even giving yourself an opportunity to win.
Yeah.
You know, so it's finding the balance and like, I remember that happening. We spoke about it as well because I think it was off the back of her pushing back at certain questions in interviews. So they kind of, people were looking at it like, oh, it's a cop out because she doesn't want to have to deal with the press and stuff. So it was one thing maybe skipping interviews or not answering questions. Now you want to skip the whole tournament. So they were looking at her skeptically.
Yeah, man. Like one of her advisors was like, "You better get rid of that nigga Corday."
Really?
No, I'm just.
Oh,
Sounds like hate to me. Sounds like hate. That sounds like
Get rid of that nigga Corday.
You know that retweet they broke up in it.
She came out and said fake news.
Yeah.
We have to run it back as well because my drummer said that we were gassed a little bit too early. Like she ain't broken up with Ben Simmons and that.
Oh right. Shout out to my drummer.
But at the same time, if an NBA player proposes to you, you're not giving up on that marriage. I tell you that for free.
Yeah, bro.
I ain't leaving.
Yeah. Say women heal like Wolverine after a cheating scandal when he's an NBA player.
Brother.
Get out of here.
It's true though.
Oh my god.
When that nigga's caked up, boy, women go for anything.
Yeah, well, it took Lala seven
all
scandals
Bro,
to
look
leave.
at Neo's wife. She's like, you've been cheating for 8 years. And she chilled.
Chilled.
Did you rap Miss Independent?
Huh?
Did you rap Miss Independent?
I didn't.
Yeah, if you rap
Neo's
that,
too
you
old for that
understand.
shit though, man. That nigga 45.
Are you though?
That nigga 45 and rich, bro.
Are you too
and
old for it
successful.
though?
Why are you still cheating prostitutes? Allegedly.
It's true.
What you saying he should?
That's what she said.
But I did also say that if he's gonna cheat, like do it with a professional. Someone that's honed their craft.
True, man. I heard that actually. Oh, actually.
No emotional attachment. I don't know if these babes.
Yeah, we
Service.
saw what Hugh Grant did.
What did Hugh Grant do?
See, this is why these white dons they go through things unscathed.
What did he do?
You get neck, on the LA Boulevard, and he got caught.
What, just
Got a
outside?
fed.
Mad.
Just outside, like.
Yeah, in a whip, like on the main road.
That's crazy.
On the mains.
What, Skid Row and that? Is it embarrassing?
No, you can't get brain on Skid Row. That's nuts.
Yeah, I'm judging you, bro.
That's me just adding spice
On
to the story.
Skid Row.
Skid Row, brother.
Yeah.
That's
When
insane.
Ari Lennox is talking about getting fucked by a trash can, that's
She was
okay.
still in the hood though.
Ghetto fabulous.
She's
baby.
rich now. She
Go
wouldn't do
to
that
Skid
now.
Row.
Yeah, no, go to Skid Row. It's crazy. Crazy.
Skid
I'll take
Row
it.
is- yeah.
I'll
don't
take a
take
trash
it,
can.
nigga.
I'll be Lennox by a trash can.
You be. I heard that. to
Yeah.
be fair. Yeah. She's a beautiful woman.
Don't get Ari upset now. She'll say we're sexualizing and she'll start
I
cancelling
can't
podcast
lie.
niggas.
No. Anyway, sorry.
New music, guys.
Yeah.
Woo!
Ari just dropped.
Hoodie.
Did hoodie.
Yeah.
It's meaty.
It's okay.
It's meaty. Yeah, it's meaty.
Meaty.
It's meaty.
Okay, so
Oh, you listen to R&B?
Full of R&B.
Nah, nah.
What did you fall in love with R&B, Chrissy?
Nah.
you see, I'm not even speaking again. I'm done.
What you not done?
Jean wearing alternative music listening. I was gonna hit it with the my man Ric Flair.
But the WWE entrance.
Jean wearing whoa. Alternative music whoa.
You're such a freak.
Oh my days.
Gin drinking whoa.
Yeah, mate.
Horrible.
All right. So, Ari Lennox came out and she's been teasing this for a little while.
Yeah.
We know that she's been making an album. She's been talking about it. She's kind of hibernated as well, amongst all the other shit that Dreamville have been doing. She dropped the title of the album.
Age, sex, location.
Yes.
Terrible
again?
title.
What's the title?
It's from an era, innit? It's from an era.
What era is it?
Black Chat?
My era?
No, it's not. Age, sex, location is AOL 2000, bro.
Yeah.
Is that your era?
Is era?
Nigga,
I
you
was-
that old. Niggas like. I'll give you credit.
Hey.
We were
How's the king of New York? 45 and still wearing chanclets.
sure.
I'll try to give you credit.
Anyone that was on MSN, yeah.
Squinted when he looked at you.
Anyone that was on MSN, yeah, will know about that term.
I know about.
No, he's correct in that. So for that, yeah.
Yeah. I was in my early 30s, bro.
Two things can be true.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, you don't like the title. Why?
Because it's dated.
Okay.
Niggas ain't saying age, sex, location in 2022, bro.
Well, you need to listen to the album and
Is
see.
that why she said it?
Maybe.
For like 2000 R&B type beat.
Well, it depends if she's gonna be. It depends on what era she's gone back to.
Okay, that kind of makes sense. I still think it's a shit title, but I hear it.
To be honest with you, this and the single before that,
What, Pressure?
meaty.
Yeah, Pressure's meaty.
So I'm not gonna say that I'm worried because of what. Sometimes I give artists the benefit of the doubt just based off what they've done.
Yeah.
Right?
You got credit in the bank because you've given us good material before.
But
Yeah.
that's also a problem for her as well, because Shea Bar Baby was so good.
It was.
She has
But
to.
heavy is the head, innit? I didn't ask you to give us a banger, bro. Firm that, bro.
Hey, man. He's not wrong. He's
Yeah.
not wrong.
Bro, I come in there podding my ass off, bro. Man's got to come in and top it every week, bro.
You're right. You're
Come on,
right.
man.
You're right. But
Talk your
do you know what? I've got some confidence. I've got some confidence that it's gonna be a good body of work.
I'm with you though, because Hoodie, like, it played in my house on the day. I didn't get the amazing reception. It was kind of like, what is this? Like, we should be going for some.
I haven't seen the video yet either.
The video is hilarious. It's a hilarious video. When you get to the end and like you see everyone else in the hood, like, yeah, it's
Okay.
funny for that element, but it's like, it was more like, what is this? What are we kind of doing? But that might be also the pressure of the Shea Butter Baby, and we over the last like maybe 18 months, 2 years, a lot of R&B girls we've been enjoying what they've been giving us in it. So we've been always keep banging on about Scissor, and like Summer Walker came gave us something,
Free Scissor.
and it was dope. So
Ari Lennox featured on
Summer Walker's thing.
Jasmine Sullivan's thing,
Yeah,
That track.
and they're all good.
Hotels,
They're good.
bangers.
Exemplary.
and she also features on Summer Walker's
Good
thing
as well.
That
Which is-
feature exemplary.
Do you know what I'm saying?
She's 52 on features.
She done a song with Queen Niger, Set Him Up. I enjoyed that.
So she ain't missing when it comes to the features.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Which is
So
how
she's
it
still,
is.
and then whatever they're doing over at Dreamville, the collaborative projects, she'll come out and she'll always do
The
something.
Gangster Girls mixtape was on there. She did really well on there.
Do you know
as
what I'm
well.
saying? And this is a new look Ari Lennox as well.
Slim down a little bit.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
She's going
so
for Insta baddie a bit more,
yeah. So
but we still
we'll
get
prob-
natural hair leanings.
yeah, but visually, so we're probably going to see a little bit of a different Ari Lennox.
Vans, you're right. You know why? When Scissor comes out, hit different, we get more sex. Hoodie, when you watch it, there's more skin. So
Right.
maybe, you know, and some people don't like that. Okay, it's when you maybe lose a bit more weight or start getting more appreciated. Now you want to show more body. But in the Hoodie video, there's a scene, and we'll probably speak about it next week, where she's showing more skin.
Right.
So that might be part of the thing.
Exactly what scene you're talking about.
Come on, you know good things.
Come on, my bro.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, she's an artist I always look forward to whenever she's dropping. Obviously, like, you're not gonna hit the belly all the time.
Yeah.
This single and Pressure for me weren't the ones.
Yeah.
And I'm building a case on Jermaine Dupri real quick.
See, I was gonna say that.
Building
I
a
feel like-
case slowly.
But Legend, we still have to.
Yeah,
Legend.
but, yeah. And
Strong
Pharrell
Rise
Williams
of
as well.
Fame,
I'm
all
building
that
the case.
No, I built my case on Pharrell. Pharrell, your 808s are done, my nigga. You're done.
Just like from the current production.
Yeah.
You know what we'll
of
do,
what
yeah?
they're doing in
Really
the
bad,
studio.
really bad.
Build the case.
Build your case properly. Get with Duxman. We're gonna have that. And now we'll do like a off the cuff extra and do some of our deep dives into stuff in it.
Yeah,
You want to
man.
do me a favor, yeah? If you just hit the stop record on that, so I do want to play some music. So if you're watching on YouTube now, peace.
We can still do it, but
No,
just,
but I want to
just-
play in it. So
No, I'll just edit it out.
yeah, okay, cool. Well, you can let it run.
Yeah.
But I'm talking in terms of visual in it. So, but it's tied up to you in it. So, you send me both.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
If you have to do that, if you have to do that extra work, it's cool. Just for us to play a bit of music in it. So
Yeah, absolutely.
We're obviously gonna wrap shortly. Yeah, I'm gonna let you and Chrissy go. Is there any music you're feeling in a minute? Because I do want to get back to playing some music as well on here. Like bus people on.
Bella dropped something new
Bella did drop something
I think that we should run
new.
called In the Moment.
I think we should run that.
And if niggas know me, they know how I feel about Bella.
So you and Manny are part of the Bella Hive.
I was Bella Hive president before Manny got involved.
Okay.
Him and Shah kind of got it now.
Okay.
So
Bella's
So there was a bit of a coup. Did it overthrow you?
they definitely did stuff, but I let them do their thing.
Shouts out to Classic Manny.
Yeah.
Before I do play some music and Bella and that,
Yeah.
there has been more releases that we need to get to. The Game dropped an album.
I couldn't get through it all. That's why I didn't want to speak about it. I ain't listened to it properly.
Okay.
31 tracks.
I've listened to all tracks. I have
Okay.
been in the gym heavy this week, so I got a chance to listen to it, and the game should run a seminar for a lot of these niggas on how to create a good album.
I hear you still.
Because I thought, 30 something tracks and listening to the game live for 2 hours, I'm not sure. But bro, the man can rap, and he's got producers in. He's got Timbaland in his bag in this album as well. Really? There's a couple songs and I'm like, yo, Timbaland put his foot in this. He's got Hit Boy making tunes.
Of course.
He's got a bag of features which you can kind of always expect from Game.
Yeah.
But you know, he's got a few talking points on there. And like I said, he can rap, and I liked how he's constructed this album. It could have been condensed, obviously.
Because when I see 31 songs, I'm like, this is too much opportunity for it to have like stale moments. Like you could probably have like the first 10 amazing, and then 11 to like 17 dead, and it will just make the album be so feel shit. Whereas if you condensed it, it's like, why
it does.
31
There is a lot of music, but at the same time, it's like, this is someone that by now you can confidently say that he prides himself on making good albums.
Oh, yeah, no,
because he's one of the ones that.
Remember, you guys was arguing about the catalog thing. I don't have the argument with like him and 50. He wins that clearly. Like,
yeah. He's like, I mean, because he's
that
still
Jesus Peace album, amazing, bro.
Yeah,
Bravo.
yeah. Do you know what I'm saying?
And he's one of the few people where I actually prefer it more feature heavy.
The Doctor's Advocate, like all of these albums are cold, bro. Like, do you know what I'm saying? So this one, you know, there's that 10-minute diss
to Eminem.
Yeah.
10 minutes is a long time to spend on somebody. Personally, when it comes to rap, but
how he did it, I was like, this is actually impressive. Yeah, because he's rapping like Eminem.
Yeah,
but he kind of like makes it sound better than
M
does in 2022.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna rub Eminem all the way out of this to say that because he was him when he first dropped in it, and like the flows and all of this, but. You just never said nigger in it. Game said nigger.
I mean, M did back in the day.
Did he?
Yeah, back
in I think he said. I'm not sure if he said.
Not it's like like a recording they caught him out.
Yeah,
a song that ever got released.
Not like when he was on Aftermath.
Right.
Yeah. So it was like a concept where he kidnapped Stan's brother.
Oh yeah.
You know how Eminem used to do,
piece.
Yeah, you know how Eminem used to do kidnapping thing in it.
Yeah,
like he loved it. You know, he throws like a lot of jabs in there. It goes on for ages, and he cuts out a little bit when there's like some sort of monologue between him and Stan's brother, which I thought was dope.
Yeah,
10 minutes unnecessary. I don't even know where this came from as well.
Yes, I think.
Which is like,
no, I've seen interviews. I think it's just like. You guys keep putting this guy in that spot. I don't feel he's generally been tested, and like, why it's rap? Why is no one shooting at this big target? If I also are able to get the big kill, then I'm the big dog on campus, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're gonna maybe have to look at me a little bit differently now. I think sometimes because of maybe what we've liked over the years, like beef DVDs and like true static, true energy. When there isn't, it feels like we're true animosity between two parties. People aren't invested enough. So maybe they don't appreciate for the art of just like rapping where it's 10 minutes. Whereas if we were like, there's a beef had happened, there was a fallout, we're now drawn to it more because it feels more real. Whereas we can kind of enjoy it from the sport element.
Yeah, and I think what could also be in his favor is that no one's really going to be interested to hear Eminem's reply.
I don't think Eminem's going to reply. Eminem don't reply to real niggas.
Fair.
Like he got washed up by Mariah Carey. He lost that war.
He did.
He replied to Mariah Carey. He replied to Benzino. He replied to MGK.
That's
and he lost the MGK one, by the way.
No, he lost the MGK one.
The Benzino one was.
The Benzino was
put
crazy.
him in a coffin.
But it's like that's niggas who's replying.
It's Benzino. It's Benzino.
It's like when I had the conversation about Chip and like the actual bodies. When you actually check them,
nah, Chip body storms still.
They ain't truly engaged. So I can't gauge that.
They ain't
engaged. That's why. Like when I was talking about Clubhouse at the time, and I know his DJ was listening because he tweeted after. I was like, who you've actually gone against when you really check it. Young'un, not a disrespect, but like that's not someone who's
that was a good back and forth.
But it was a good back and forth. And why was it go back and forth? Because Young'un stayed in the fight longer than we thought he would be. So that's more credit to Young'un for keeping it interesting. You actually took a whole year and a half to reply to Tiny Temper, and all he said was the Pizza Boy line. And you went up there and had an Ed Miliband speech. It was brazy. It was crazy. When you really think about it, you didn't really engage with him.
You know what's funny? I was walking like I was in my house and I don't know, you're walking past a room innit, and my brother's playing like the PlayStation with his friends online, and he's reciting the chip disc to Tiny where he's like, please look at my son.
Look at my son.
My son.
My son.
And I was like, you know what? I was getting angry all over again. I was like, bro, I was like, that's a mad bio.
No, it was cheeky. He was very cheeky with it. I'm just saying, like, okay, cool. Let's say even add that in there, yeah? So your kills are Tiny Temper, Young, and in terms of like the back and forth, innit? Who you didn't kill Bugsy because he's living like Black Batman.
That was fake though.
Like he of course you know that, but he won the war. You may have won the battle, and even in win the battle, you had like a 8-month period off, and you hit him back in 3 back to back, which had already been recorded. I don't want to go down the rabbit hole again of it, but just saying that,
they were hard though.
Don't get twisted. I'm just saying, like, when you actually start stacking who they sparred against, he was saying like Eminem ain't really gone back with the real niggas. There was a time period for a split second where he looked like Chip and Gets Gange because of the whole Skengman thing, innit? And Gets came out and said, no, this song came out. This song was recorded before, innit?
I don't think Chip wants that smoke.
But I don't think Gets wants it either.
Yeah, it would be a good spar.
It would be a good spar. You have to go to a different place for that. Both of them. That's a different animal to deal with on both levels.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
you enjoyed it though.
Yeah, the Games album I enjoyed. I enjoyed it, man, and like this nigga's rapping like he's giving us 3 verses.
He's rapping like he's trying to secure himself his first deal with music.
Yeah, and a lot of these rappers are just not really rapping anymore.
I'm gonna go. You know what it was? I put it in one of the other groups. I was like, yeah, Games album's out, and I went to listen. I just couldn't get into it straight away. So like, I need to listen to this properly because it's 31 songs, bro.
Yeah,
I can't listen. I can't do the piece by piece thing. I have to have a moment, maybe like I've got a long journey or something, and I just put it on. But yeah, do you wanna play some of that music? So you said Bella. This is what in the moment. Sorry.
What a queen.
Keep trying still.
Once they feel the air.
No, the song's really good, man. Like, I've played it on.
Why is Bella the truth? Whilst Vans is loading up.
Why Bella the truth? Have you heard her voice?
Amazing voice, yes.
Have you seen her face?
I mean,
have you heard her talk? She's
yes,
very funny.
I heard her on Tutu's podcast.
No, Bella
Shouts
has
out
everything.
to them.
Like, she has everything.
Shouts to them. Yeah, I've heard her on what else? She's been on another podcast. Black Girls Living.
See, and watch her TikTok. Like, Bella's funny. She can sing. She can write. Like, she's actually been developed. She's gorgeous. Like, she's the whole package, man. Like, she's amazing. Absolutely amazing. She's very sweet as well.
So that means that she's prepping an album, right? Because
what can you give us from an insider perspective?
Well, last time I spoke to her about an album, she said, "Oh, she ain't making one. Not right now, anyway."
So would it be another EP? Would you think?
Yeah, 100, definitely an EP.
I would want to do an album.
She takes the album craft very seriously. So she said until she gets the budget for an album that she wants to make, she's not making an album, and fair enough to her, man, because you can only make your first album once.
Facts.
So, yeah,
that is very true.
EP me to death until you're actually ready for an album. I don't mind, because as long as the music's good, like Jack James has given me 5 EPs and they've all slapped. Give me the album when you're ready, bro. When you have the budget and you want to do what you want with it, calm. Like,
Bella came out at that show as well, isn't it?
Yeah, she did. Yeah, we was there.
Yep.
She was there.
So I'm having some technical difficulties, guys.
Well, guys, go listen to it in your own time.
Yeah, in the moment, give her stream. She deserves it. The video's out. It looks great. She's dancing. Get me.
Yeah, don't worry about it, Vans. I can go listen. I just wanted to play something. It's cool.
Yeah,
if you can't do it. Outside of that,
I need a new computer.
We started a podcast with French Montana, Rick Ross,
and John Legend. That is a very great cocktail.
Yeah. What's the song called again? Man's had a brain freeze, you know. This happens when you want us to podcast for 7 hours, guys. Look.
Yeah. Look. My computer's packed in. Like,
is it Touch the Sky?
Yes. Yeah, and it's produced by Hitmaker.
Dope. Yeah. That's what we started a podcast with.
Yeah. Hitmaker, he done a French a Solid on that album. He's got a few joints on there, which, you know, is dope. Yeah, Touch the Sky, Ross and John Legend together.
You can't go wrong.
You can't go wrong.
Yeah.
And French produced a really good album.
Yeah, there's one of the most recent ones.
Yeah, the most recent one. Yeah.
I keep hearing this stuff.
And I keep, like, it's good. That's good driving music. That's good gym music. Like, it's really good music. Shout out to Tom Mucci as well. Been on the podcast.
Yes.
That's our guy. He's got a song called Antoinetta. With Veg Dream, if I'm pronouncing Donnie's name correctly.
that song is good.
Yeah, and he's already got the challenge for the dance. If anyone knows Tom, he loves music, and you see him
He loves
out,
dancing.
That ain't someone that's standing still. So
all you see him is doing dancing when he's out.
he's vibing.
We'll shake your hand, say God bless you, and then carry on dancing.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tom, man.
The
Great
video's out
vibes.
as well. So
Produced by P2J.
Produced by P2J.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
He's also,
Are
I
we
think he's
on a
got a video out
serious
either
thing?
on his Insta or on his TikTok about the making of the song. So if you're familiar with Tom Mucci, Famalam, Tommy Expensive, just the whole stuff, go on his social media, and he's got a really nice video of like how they actually made the song Antoinetta. It's really interesting.
One of the hottest producers out right now.
To have him for your first official release.
Yeah, and Amia Brave. Shouts to her doing the backing vocals.
Happy birthday, Mia, as well. It's her birthday today.
Happy birthday, Mia.
Happy birthday as well. She's got something coming soon as well. So yeah, man. Shouts out to all our people that do music that we're rocking with, that we fuck with.
Yeah.
Chris, I don't know if I got a chance even though I was banning. Is there something that you're listening to, you're enjoying that? No.
Damn.
Wow.
You haven't got a song you're listening to?
Wow.
What you don't listen to music?
Don't go down. Don't do this.
Has it only been Renaissance?
Yeah.
Fairs, man. Fairs.
Kojo Funds dropped something.
Who?
Kojo Funds dropped something.
Oh, he did, didn't he? Yeah, he
the
did.
other day. It's called Do You Mind? Decent single. I always like whatever he drops. Whatever your opinion is on his music.
I would like him to come back.
Yeah.
I would like him to come back. That's my opinion. Because he's very, very talented. I just don't know what he's on. Maybe his mental's not good, and hopefully it
It's
is.
a sound thing sometimes as well with that stuff, innit? Sometimes, innit? So
I'm sure he can make Afro beats though.
Yeah, I mean that whole Afro swing thing he was a part of as well. Who else, man?
Keddy one.
Yes.
Can't be us.
What
Brilliant.
about
Abra, Bando K.
I saw the video to that. Is that where they're in the
ice cream van?
ice cream van?
Yeah.
Eddie's been dropping some decent singles like quietly.
I think this is going to chart as well. It's going to do well, even though it's just a diss track, which is very interesting.
It's a beautiful
Looks like
diss track.
Tion Wayne and them man are doing their response as well,
Yeah.
and they're going to be in green. So it'll be interesting to see what that sounds like and looks like.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
Hopefully it stays on music though.
Meek Mill announced that he's going to drop 10 mixtapes over the next 12 months. Not looking forward to that, but I hope that at least I'm gonna. Do you know what? I'm gonna listen. Right. The reason why I believe that he's doing this is because he's trying to take the matters into his own hands with a lot of the label situations that he's had to endure, especially like the last album that he dropped. He felt like he wasn't getting enough support from the label, so he's trying to do something on his own, which may work. 10 mixtapes over the 12-month period, it might be an overkill, especially for someone with his style of rapping. I'm not sure if his fans are his fans, but like over the years there has been that criticism like where he's just yelling a lot and it's kind of,
he's not an artist on the come up. Doing that for me would make no sense. You're a professional recording artist who in between albums is 2 years. We may get like a small Meek pack, some songs here or there, features and stuff, but I think that would, in my opinion, if it truly is 10 and that was the plan, do you more harm than good, because all that stuff's out. This kind of music you can properly sell and package. Not saying he won't do that in that time, but like why would you do that?
I'd rather you just do like a series like and give us 3 to 4 over the next
Heat back up,
12
get hungry
10
again,
months.
man. Yeah, get hungry again. I still have a lot of belief that, because prior to that, it's Expensive Pain, innit?
Yeah.
Meek's had really good projects. His albums are good.
Yeah.
It was really
Meek
good.
don't have bad albums, bro. Like, it's not that. And like
Championships, wins and losses, dreams worth more than
Dreams worth more than money, I think it is. And there was Dreams and Nightmares.
Yeah, Dreams and Nightmares,
Dreams
dreams worth
4.
more than Nightmares.
DC4
was good.
Yeah, and he was having issues about that because they weren't trying to count that as an album.
Yeah.
And that would have helped him kind of like fulfill his obligation. And
Yeah.
something and it was also, I think, as we're getting more knowledgeable, you start realizing sometimes when artists have bad albums, you realize it's purely because the label doesn't. Bad performing albums is because the label doesn't want to spend the money.
Yeah.
Because now you're at the final end of your contract, they don't want to put the money behind you to get you hot as you leave. So you say, oh, my man fell off, or the album didn't do that well. No, the album's actually good.
Yeah.
They just didn't spend any bread on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is, I think, a lot of their gripes because it's not falling in the right places.
Yeah.
Because now it's hard to, and now even like, unless like, you know, you're one of the super premier artists, it's hard to find new music Like,
Bro.
it's
Fighting algorithms on algorithms and algorithms.
so, yeah, you can get lost in trying to find new music.
Yeah, legit. It's very, very hard.
You know, like, because good artists are dropping music, but you just don't even know.
Bro, I follow people on Spotify. I don't hear about the music they drop. Like,
Yeah.
it's fucked.
Like someone like Black, he'll be dropping like shit quietly, and I'm like, huh?
Black, please.
Like, you listen to the shit and it's like, yo, this is cold,
bro.
sir. Like, he's dropping.
Yeah,
You have to find it.
yeah.
But when certain people aren't, that's why it's almost like you got to play the game. If you're not in business with those people, you're not gonna get that extra visibility because it's a different game now. It's a super digital game where
Something going on.
They're
where
controlling
there's a lot
who's
of
at the
artists are
forefront of it.
suffering from this.
Yeah, of course, bro.
So-
So that's why a lot of artists, well, some artists I'm seeing, I'm like, they're trying to find a way to go to as direct to consumer as possible.
Yeah.
But then Instagram will start playing the games where like you might be shadow banned, or you like you need to have your website, your mailing list. You need to do that, because if all these things fall apart, how are these people going to find your music?
Yeah.
You're at someone's mercy essentially, innit? So it is difficult. But one thing I do think Chrissy will be able to speak on, Woodstock documentary. What are we watching segment before we go? I know it's been super long, but you guys, we starved you last week, so we'll give
I lie.
you a long episode with extra bits. Yeah, talk to us.
The I can't remember the actual title of it. Like,
If you just type in Woodstock on Netflix.
well, yes, there's a documentary about
It's called Trainwreck or something.
yes, that's what it's called, Trainwreck. And it looks into the Woodstock festival that they had in 1999, following on from the success of the original in 1969, and then another one that happened in 1994. It's a 3-part series, and it looks at the lead up to that, what they kind of failed on, and the catastrophe. So things, for example, like when people were going into the festival, they were taking all of their water and food away from them. 3-day festival, absolutely scorching. So a lot of the vendors ran out of food, they ran out of water. So it meant that they were price gouging. Like, people were charging $12 for a bottle of water when at the time it was only like 63 cents or something like
Let me
that.
pause you there, yeah. 1 second. This weekend at Garage Nation, I paid £5 for a patty, and I bought 3 of them. I just putting it there.
You are hungry.
I was just feeding myself, so
Who are you feeding?
my babes.
Okay, good.
He's having sex.
Thank
And a lot of it.
I was ready to thank you.
So not a lot.
But no, as I was doing that, I was like, because I don't know why it's stupid. I thought maybe £3.50.
Yeah.
I said, what, £15 for, and the patties were hitting though, but
Nah.
That's even
£5
more
for a
annoying when they're
patty, bro.
nice.
Even I bought 4 waters and that was £12.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might as well have just gone to Ibiza.
Brother.
€12 for a bottle of water.
That's because everyone's on.
I bought, obviously it was still four bought in it, so but just as I was like, oh, cool, this is the joke. Obviously it's gonna be more expensive at first, so I get it, but like there's levels in it. So yeah, back to what you're saying.
So it just looks at everything that led up to that. Quite similar to, there were quite a few parallels there between Astroworld and the Woodstock Festival. So some of the acts that they had on, like not Blink 182, Slipknot, Red Hot Chili Peppers. They had a crowd of nearly 300,000 people. 3-day festival, people, and they're not in the actual Woodstock field. It was an abandoned or like a decommissioned airspace or something like that. Right. Turned into absolute chaos. Like, people got raped, people were like seriously injured. All the while the
explosions and shit.
There
was explosions,
bro.
Because they gave at one point for
so
Columbine, they wanted to do like a what do you call it? Not a vigil,
They basically wanted to
like a relief concert.
They wanted to use their festival
like
as they wanted to be at the forefront. They were jumping on the back of like the anti-gun campaign.
Like
So they wanted to be, what could be our social message?
So they turned pro-bomb.
So what they did is that the main guy that who was in charge, he decided it would be a good idea to hand out candles so everyone could put their candles in the air. Yeah. You've got people that have been at this festival for 3 days straight. They're not drinking, they're not eating, they're doing drugs. Like, people were getting like all sorts of infections because the water source was contaminated. So the toilet and the like drinking water, everything was just all in one. Yeah. Anyway, Shad, they decided to give these people candles. You know what happened next? They were just setting shit on fire. And it was, when you look back now, you think, how could so many mistakes be made so frequently
Yeah.
and such big mistakes as well. And it all came down to the fact that when they did Woodstock 94, they didn't make any money from it. So part of what they had now was like really like walls and stuff to make sure people didn't get in. So, you know, when it's like they were setting themselves up to fail, and then in the end, the one bit that stuck with me that I thought was like, men are scary. The guy, like the main guy, he said, you know, we had reports of like 4 people being sexually assaulted. There were 300,000 people at Woodstock. That's not unusual to what you would see happen in a town that size. So, you know, if you look at the numbers, it's not disproportionate. But it's like, no, people were raped. Like, they were really young. There were children there, like 14.
As the
15
leader
years
of
old.
an organization, coming out to say that in response is insane,
Yeah.
bro.
Even if there is truth, but you're trying to just deflect completely, like, you know, in normal society this happens,
Yeah.
but it's like there's definitely were cutting corners on the money thing.
Yeah.
That water thing was people had trench mouth.
Yeah.
Stuff that you find at like a war zone. Bro, it's mad, bro.
They were waking up with blisters, ulcers, sores because the
Why
water
didn't
they
they
were
go home?
drinking. Because you've paid so much money. It's like I don't know what the, like, if you
Some people
calculate
did leave. There was
for
literally
inflation
people were leaving. Like the person literally said, "I can't stay. It stinks."
on the.
Yeah.
Oh, even actually before they when they gave them the candles, the first song that they played right after was it Prince
Something about burning.
Fire or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, you're just like
There was bare okay, cool. You said that you drew parallels with Astroworld, yeah. The acts, yeah, because some of them it's like they have rage music. They're going crazy.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Do you feel they were culpable a little bit with regards to encouraging that behavior? Because I don't know what band it is. What's my man? He wore the hat backwards. I've forgotten the rock band, and he was definitely
moving, hands up, hands.
Yeah, he was definitely like people had him on like a board. So you know, like they ripped like a board out of the wall, and he was crowd surfing and performing on that board.
Yeah, I've watched it in parts, man.
Like they were going
Yeah.
nuts. So like
Yeah.
people felt like they could have done more to quell the crowd.
You could have because
Yeah.
as an artist, yes, you've got people there that you've got people there like security and all the rest of it that, you know, are there to do a job and you're going to safeguard or whatever. But I personally feel like as an artist, you have an obligation to your fans, just human decency. If you can see that, the crowd's going wild and you're just like, they were performing for their fucking lives. And there is that really, it's that toss up of, you know what these people are going to come here and do. Like, this is what they do. But at the same time, you as an artist, if you can see that there's a potential here for people to get seriously injured, like those crowds were huge. I think you need to be not necessarily like scapegoated, but you need to take some sort
I
of
feel like there
accountability.
should probably still more blame be laid at the feet of the organizer, especially when
course.
when they even like as they're talking to them, it's like they almost it felt like their responses were, I'm trying to avoid a lawsuit even all these years down the line, because if I accept any culpability here or take any blame, people in retrospect might go back. Obviously in America suing is massive, innit? So
Yeah, and
because
like,
people got violated there, bro. Like women just like crowd surfing, people fondling them, like the other things break, people going in tents. There's even one clip where they've got like the MTV like roving reporter, where I think like because it was that era was kind of quite free, so people just walk around like either topless or fully naked. So
bro, it's the 90s, bro.
yeah,
So, like, you gotta think about
there's
the era
like
that
a group
we're
of
in.
guys surrounding this one girl. Even the guys like, yo, back up, like. You got to remember also there's drinking drugs, so people walking around incapacitated, so people are taking advantage. But even when I was out on the weekend, I'm like, yeah, we need to make sure you're with your brethren and that, like, because you get lost from the crowd, you're by yourself.
Yeah.
People are like, weirdly enough, they're lurking for that little straggler.
Predators, man. Predators, like, and you know, we've all seen that clip, that iconic DMX performance where it looks like he's performing to the entire earth.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you can't even see the end, bro. Like, that's
what's
how
so upsetting for me is like, my only knowledge of Woodstock is that. And I know it sounds horrible and selfish, yeah. This thing has ruined it for me. Because I had this beautiful, iconic thing of DMX performing to the whole world, not knowing it was this catastrophe.
Yeah.
But it looked, if you like watch, I watched his entire set, right?
Yeah.
At Woodstock, and bro, it was chaotic.
It was bad.
It just the performance was great. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he's someone that like thrives off the energy of the crowd, innit? And he gets them going, they get him going. This is someone like you with severe asthma, right? Like, I'm like, if you look at this, doesn't even look safe.
Yeah.
Like, we've all been at festivals before, and we know that the potential dangers that could arise. Yeah, but like, there's little sections, there's corners. Over there, it was just like, here's the field,
just
stage.
One,
knock
section,
yourselves out.
Anything.
That's crazy.
With the main guy, the one that you're talking, I don't know.
Yeah.
He, there was a point in the show where they showed him, and you could see that he's looking into the crowd, and he's like, "Rah, I'm actually doing this."
Yeah.
And the narrator or whoever it was saying that in that moment you could kind of see that it seemed like he knew, like, yo, shit's getting a little bit wild, but it's almost that ego thing of
the show
like,
must go
people
on.
are here for me, like, because you don't have to necessarily stop the show, but you can just like calm things down. But he just went.
Yeah, the most egregious thing is that like they gave candles and the next song was about fire and burning. Like he was asking for it, bro.
Yeah, legit.
He was like, there's a bit that had to sneak Fatboy Slim out because they like the people, they don't want to stop partying. So like the concert will stop and there's like another tent that has like the after party. So yeah, go watch it. I think it's a really good documentary. There's this one about the guy that killed his dad on Netflix as well.
I just killed my dad.
I just killed my father.
I just killed my father.
Yeah,
so
so
I ain't finished that, but
about
that's getting rave reviews as well. Raising Cain season 2 is back.
Yes.
Well, so I'll be watching that. Iconic fight happening. Eubank Jr. versus Conor Ben, the two sons. Nigel Ben's son, Chris Eubank Sr.'s son.
Oh, was that
a lot of history?
The light skinned nigga thing.
Where people were saying
it was like start of gay porn.
Yeah, if you listen to it like without audio,
their wedding day.
No, it really
when they're looking into each other's eyes.
Yeah, it looks really, really like.
Yeah, they're doing a face to face, and it just looks weird. It's like almost like they're flirting, but they're two sons of icons, and they're gonna have their fight. It was a massive grudge match between their fathers. Now we're gonna get the fight between the sons. So yeah, no, I think that's in October. No, is it October.
Yeah. I ain't seen light skin beef like that since Drake and Chris Brown.
Fair.
Great times, man.
Yeah, so but I'm happy to end it there.
Calm.
I want to say a massive thank you to you, Rellik, for coming.
Wait, there's a fight on the weekend. AJ
and you.
Bang for your bro.
Oh shit, I forgot.
Yeah.
Well,
saying he might be done if this is it. If they stop him,
saying
might
if
be
he
done.
loses to Usyk again, he has to
done.
retire.
Nah,
I don't think so, but people are
dramatic. Chisora is out there fighting to his. He gets his last dollar.
I lie. Dillian White fighting till the end.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, man. Normalize like boxers getting beaten up here and there, innit?
Obviously, I know AJ Coyne's in the mud, but buy the dip, man. Hopefully this weekend we get a result in it. So thanks for reminding me. I even forgot about that. So
gonna thumb man up still.
Yeah, it's not gonna be nice in it. So
lads, aren't you happy that football's back?
Yeah.
Fols.
Aren't you happy as a woman?
Yeah, Fols. Are you happy that football's back?
Yeah, shouts out SC Don, shouts out Dulwich Hamlet.
Your team?
Yeah. How's your team, Fols?
I support the Super Eagles, bro. What's going on?
Okay. They're bad as well.
Wow.
I mean, allegedly.
No, they lost to Ghana.
We're known for fraud, bro. Man can bribe the ref, bro. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? You think
we watched AFCON.
Don't remember about that alleged Nigerian billionaire that tried to buy the airport.
Yeah. So
we can buy the World Cup in it.
Listen,
man,
as
an
Arsenal fan, man's gas cuss. Get me top of the league.
A lot of faith in Jesus.
100%.
Oh, well, now you lot believe in God. Look at that.
Yeah.
What do you call them? Jerusalem what?
Jerusalem Jiggers.
Yeah, Jerusalem Jiggers.
Jerusalem jigging now.
Yeah, Jerusalem jigging.
But yeah, football's back. So yeah, you women, you can rest. We're not going to be ruining Love Island stuff for you. You know, the men are back.
Involved in women's business.
Yeah, we're not going to be women's business. So
yeah, I'm happy.
Are you?
No, but I'm happy that it's back. Just
you lot will be fine though, man.
I like
you'll smack them up next weekend and you'll be good.
But beating us at this point means nothing, bro. Like managers, like allow it, bro.
But it's for their season.
Like
for them, man,
beating us has
counts.
no impact on season. Like it's
good
on you. For them, man, every point counts because they need it versus City.
Fair. It's been really tight last couple of seasons. So as I said, listen, man's on a Sunday League thing. SC Dons. Hashtag United.
Yeah, and we're gonna get our first Premier League winter break because of the World Cup.
Yeah, happening in Qatar. Tune in, guys. It's going to be a show.
Shout out to our sports correspondent.
Yeah.
Sports.
Large up Chrissy.
Tune in, guys.
But yeah, I don't know what this. I don't know if it's 3 hours.
It's gotta be 3 hours, man.
Yeah, so
We've gifted you guys.
yeah, you lot was complaining last week. We gave it to you this week, innit? So use the hashtag, man.
Yeah.
I don't hear no one shouting, bro.
Shout out to our guy Rellik Tha Don.
Thank you for having me. I've really enjoyed it.
Come on,
Much
man.
love and
It's
respect.
been
You're
hilarious.
on the main pod now.
I know. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
I feel
And it's a
fulfilled.
hilarious one as well.
Nah, I've
been
enjoyed
good.
it, man.
It's
I've
been
enjoyed
fun.
it.
It's been fun.
Let the people know where they can follow you, engage with you. You do stuff outside of being on our podcast. You got radio shows.
Yeah, I'm a radio presenter on Reprezent. Every Wednesday, 5 to 7, drive time. You know the vibes. Interview some good people. Play some good music. I'm also a presenter. You know, on like other things. Put me for shows and shit. I DJ as well. I'm trying to do a bit of that more. And I am going to give you a quick exclusive. I am now R&B curator for Made in the UK.
Hey.
Playlist for them every week and
Beat his
content
mouth.
with them.
It's frozen.
Well,
Dope.
so that'll be announced soon. I got a mix coming out as well. R&B UK.
That's Made in the
R&B.
UK, yeah?
Yeah, Made in the UK. Yeah.
Okay, dope.
Just
Sick.
UK R&B playlist mix coming soon.
So you be curating the vibes, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Dope.
Yeah, man. So
Do you think you're getting more wins the longer your hair's getting?
huh? More wins the longer my hair's getting.
Your
I mean,
powers.
the longer you get, the more, you know what I'm saying? The
I love
Samsung vibe.
You've got something to look forward to, Fols.
I told Foles his hair look good.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
No, it's looking healthy, my
Saw
brother.
that sex.
What did you say about sex?
Saw that sex.
Did you mention sex?
Did you mention sex? I'm going on right now.
Bro,
Wrap it up then.
I've been trying to go home for the last hour and a half, bro. Bro, give love a chance.
Should be the title of the episode.
Well, thank you for having me, man. You lot are the waviest.
Ah,
Shouts
we
out to you,
appreciate
man.
that.
Much
man.
love and respect. Thanks for coming
Been a
on. And,
blast.
you know, you're our peoples now. So you guys know what to use the hashtag, which is Offthecuffpod.
Yeah.
Use that on absolutely everything. Get involved in the conversation. Let us know your thoughts and opinions on all the conversation we had today. Kink shaming, all that good stuff. You know, music conversations, Claremont twins. You know, just get involved, man. Give us your perspectives, your POVs. Me and Vans will debate back and forth with you.
Yeah.
Over the next few days, if you get involved, that'd be much appreciated. Outside of that, make sure you leave a review on all the platforms: so SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple, and most importantly, make sure you like, you comment, and you subscribe on the YouTube channel. Let's build that community. Get involved in the conversations, and we'll see you next week.
Scared, I got jollof to eat.
Peace.
What she
Sorry,
said.
that was so sorry. Bye.